Skipping. Urgent message.
Rising Stein, Porcupine. I guess you're not up and at 'em yet. This is me. And they call me with the message. Alright? Thanks. Bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
Trying to get a line to call you. It's been, like, so problematic for some reason tonight. I can't get a dial tone to call you. So this is like my fourth location, and the phone went through. I couldn't talk earlier because it was right there, so if you haven't gone to sleep, call me back. Thanks, bye. Just wanted to say goodnight anyway. Alright,
Urgent message.
Hi. I hate that your phone keeps rejecting me. You must have a really bad connection. Anyway, I don't know. It's 11:42. It's not even late. So if you're not asleep, call me back. Right, bye.
Letting me have a couple of days to actually think about what freaking happened the other night. Anyway, it was so funny how I had my whole mind made up on, like, when you leave your ass alone, I just felt like you was trouble. And it's so interesting how vibe is, because I was right, you know? I ain't gonna lie, I do have questions. I'm like, how do you do that? Like, you know, who taught you that? Like, are you a goddamn professional? So on a real note, like, that was amazing. It was totally, like, perfect. Like, if I were to vision what I want my man to be sexually, you would be that person, like, hands down. Am I mad at you? Hell yeah, because you know that you got those skills. So for you to do that to me, that was not nice at all. Because I was getting to know you in a whole different way, and it was cool too. Like, that other way was also nice, you know. So yeah, I don't know. You know, it makes me more curious about, like, who you are and what you're really about. I won't lie, you know. But again, I keep feeling that vibe of, like, how you gonna do me like that? That is not nice. So you definitely, at some point, will have to, like, give me that explanation, because I'm just real curious. But that's it. I'm not, you know, in any way mean anything else. I think I'm okay. I'm staying away from you. I'm still going to stick to that one. But I definitely want to know. I'm like, dude, are you on TV? Like,
when I started listening to your show, I realized I don't need to be part of no gang against females. All I need to do is know what it is to be a man, and
Hey man, I just want you to know that your show done changed my life, man. Man, I am serious. I was that nice guy, but then I went out on the block, man, and I was like, I just upped my game and was like being more alpha and being more of a stand-up guy and just taking care of myself.
Yeah, now.
Man,
I would listen to your show and I was like, what does it mean, you know? Until I bought your products, understand, listen to all the diss you gave me, and yeah, that's what it is. You know, some people talk about, it's like they're 60 on the list.
Man,
you know?
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I just when you called me, I was listening to it now, and you get this natural high from it. You know, I mean, he kind of sparks you up. It kind of gets you going, and you know, it gets you to to feel good about yourself. Like, you know, it's about to be 160 degrees.
You take your characteristics that you know about yourself, and you work on those, and you improve those, and you develop a belief system in yourself that nobody can tear down. And that's basically, you can I can apply it to every aspect of my life, not just with women. You can do it with your employment. You can do it with sports. Basically anything you want to. You know, and it gives you a strong belief in yourself.
Dean, if I had your information a few years back, man, I would not have gotten a divorce. I promise you that. And I even say this much: with what I know now, with the mind state I got now, and I've got texts from my ex talking about this is strange, and I didn't put these words in her mouth. She said, "You know, Ken, I really respect you." That's what she texted me.
This is Robert Frank, and you're listening to the manmindset.com dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
I'm Tyrone, and you're listening to the manmindset.com dating help for men with your host, Steve Dean Williams. So get on board, long dick style.
This is Debo. Steve the Dean Williams, give me your chain, punk. Yeah, sleep with your lights on. I still got the bicycle. Much love, Steve. Do what you do. God bless.
Yo, cupcakes. This is C.T. Fletcher, and you're listening to the Man Mindset Dating Show for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
The following program is rated MAN. It contains real game, learning your value as a man, original ways to have her face in the pillow and her ass up in the air. I'm talking her knees pushed so far back, it's touching her shoulders. Touching her without touching her. Having a woman respecting your every move. Buying you gifts. Cooking and cleaning with a smile. And knowing her place at the table. So, for all you human males, cupcakes, surface dwellers, and grass-eating lions, your discretion is advised. Meaning, if you don't like the truth, then go find a show that helps you cuddle, complain, and cry about women. Just get the... It is game time!
You've been stressing and second guessing when it come to dating. Ain't no need to worry, this advice we're giving is amazing. Leveling up and the plan is progress. Time to get connected with the man mindset. Helping all my fellas till you got it together. Step it up for the better, that's what I'm trying to tell you. There ain't no limit to what you can be or who you can get. Start pulling high value women because they know you legit. This is the man mindset. Hey, wanna welcome you to the man mindset. Yeah, won't find any other advice like this. On point, never miss. It's the man mindset. Yeah, let's go. In the air, yeah, with your face in the pillow, ooh, ooh, taking off your underwear, yeah. In the air, yeah, with your face in the pillow, ooh, ooh, taking off your underwear, yeah.
I hold you in a
the incense burnt, the world turned to another day. I continue my physical serenade. I'ma put your name on the VIP.
Nothing in the world like your booty in the air, yeah, with your face in the pillow. Ooh, ooh, taking off your underwear, yeah.
Afghanistan, Pakistan, Russia, India, Japan, Hong Kong, Philippines, and China, Nova Scotia, Wales, Mexico, and Jamaica. East Coast, West. All right, stop. Okay. Anyway, what's going on, man? It's your boy, the Dean. Welcome to the show, guys. Shout out to each of my guys out there. Gentlemen, shout out to all my dogs out there. Thank you guys out there who have liked, subscribed, got the notification. We want to say thank you to each one of y'all guys out there. Gentlemen, we have a good show for you guys today. Gentlemen, we are going to talk about how introverts and shy guys can attract women. So we want to give y'all some love. We want to give y'all a shout out, say we appreciate each and every one of you guys out there. Gentlemen, if you guys have a question, gentlemen, as we always say, go ahead and put a Q in there, guys. If you have a question, we're here to answer your questions. If you're texting a woman, you don't know what to do, don't know where to go or how to go about doing it, gentlemen, go ahead and put a T in there. We got you covered. Also, guys, the lines are open, 833-859-8744, 833-859-8744. It's your boy, the Dean. It's the Man Mindset, and we're here to chop up the game. God damn, hold on, man. I'm trying to get this groove on. Area code 404. What's your name? What's your question, sir? What's up?
What's going on, Dean? This is King Blake.
What's going on, King? What's up with your big dog? Jesus Christ.
Chilling, man. I got some receipts for you, dog.
Okay, wait. What did I do? Hold on 1 second. Let me wait. I think we went blank. Hold on. What happened?
Oh shit.
Oh wait, not you. Wait. I'm sorry. Hold on. Oops. All right, there we go. I'm sorry. We went blank. I'm sorry. We went blank for a second. All right, what's going on, Dre? Oh, okay. So, all right, well, guess we'll do this testimony in the beginning. So, for all my guys out here, this young man took my services on this woman. Did you say she had a fat ass? She had a body and all this other stuff?
Oh yeah, man. See,
and
this is a bad one, right?
It's a bad one. It's a bad one. So, all right, it's a bad one. So you had your boy the Dean help you out. You got the products. You got the kissing 101, the fucking 101. You got the 5-play. And the dirty talk. Am I correct?
That's correct.
All right. So she came over last night. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. Now I've got. Yeah. So why don't you tell us what happened? Now, everybody, how y'all guys doing? So why don't you tell us what happened when she came in? How was the experience? What was it like? Talk to us.
Hey, man. It was easy. It was. I mean, when you know what to do, it's easy. You know what I mean?
So you go ahead. No. So she came in. What did you use on her first? The kissing 101. What did you use on her first? What happened?
Yeah, kissing 101. A little bit of master the bedroom with dirty talk. You know what I mean? As we was on the couch, talking and sipping some wine.
Okay.
We started the kissing 101. And then, things got a little bit hot and heavy, had to move it to the bedroom. Then, hit it with some more, like sprinkle a little bit of master the bedroom and dirty talk in there, along with some more kissing 101. And then that's when the magic happened. I started using the 5-play.
All right, so the 5-play. Now the pussy eating. Now, so did you blow her? Did you fuck her head up with that pussy eating all that? Show you how to
Oh man, it was. The thing is, Steve, that I gotta give you a props, man, because I wasn't even giving her that much. I was just like I said, it was just a little sprinkle. So it was really too easy, you know what I mean? And that's why I got to give you a props, man, because Like I didn't have to give her much, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Just give her a little bit of fire play, you know, because I've been practicing like a motherfucker with those oranges, and I blew her fucking mind. She
loved it, huh? She loved it.
What you'll see. I sent you.
No, I got the text message. I'll show the people the text messages to show from, and we'll make a testimony. But so you were I guess she was going out of her mind.
She came like I want to say at least 4 or 5 times.
Well, how did that make you feel? Like, let's be honest. What is your average on making a woman come without those products?
Oh man, maybe once. If you know, maybe once.
So you made.
I thought my head game was pretty good. I
told y'all, Katie, pussy
game was pretty good, but no, this shit knocked it out of the park. And I have to keep saying this too. It was easy.
Yes.
Easy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you made her come 4 or 5 times. So how was it when you hit her with the fucking 101?
Oh man. She wasn't even ready. I think she tapped out at least twice. She was like, "No, I can't take no more. I can't take it no more."
So how did that make you feel though? How did that make you feel to finally realize I'm talking about fucking and all other stuff? How did that make you feel finally learning the game and seeing what sexual confidence is all about, sir?
Dude, see, this is why I understand when you talk about that you're not worried about impressing a woman, talking to. That's all. Like, cause I was trying to understand. Like at first, when I first found you, or whatever.
Yes.
And I was like, what did he mean? He's not worried about it. Like everybody's worried about it.
Nah.
But like, you can't be. How can you possibly be worried about it when you know you can? You Zeus out here. You know you can do what you can do.
Yes.
So like, I mean, I had, bro. It definitely boosted my confidence in the bedroom.
And it made you think about what I always tell guys about diamond dick, where you're the opportunity, where you know a woman has pussy, yes, but when you know how to fuck, I mean you're good, right? I mean it's like, you see why I don't need to get that pussy right away,
right? Because you don't even need the fuck. That's what I'm saying. You don't need the fuck. I don't need to fuck you to be able to fuck you.
Yeah, I don't need to. Right. And then when you fuck her, for everybody, let's get to the text messages. Then you get messages like this. So let's go over the messages real quick and let's talk about it. So she hits you up today. She says, "Hello, handsome. Good morning. Happy Labor Day. Last night was awesome. You were freaking hot and sexy. I love feeling you inside of me, the way how you stretch my pussy. I was definitely feeling like a virgin all over again. It was so easy for me to come all over you. Damn, dog. So let's pause real quick, because again, I don't think people understand the lifestyle. When you know you can fuck, you have sexual confidence, and you meet a woman and you know that, you know what, when I get around you, I know that pussy is going to eventually be mine. You just got to let me in. What was your thoughts when you got that part of the text message from her, telling how she loved to come? First, have you ever had a woman email you the next day praising you for the work that you did in the bedroom, sir?
No, never.
Never.
It was never about the bedroom. It was like, I had fun. You know, I could probably see you again sometime at halftime or something like that.
Yes.
Nothing like this. Nothing like
that, huh? So before we continue, how did that make you feel?
Oh man, like I said, it boosted my confidence in the bedroom tenfold, man.
All right, so let us continue. Now, it seems like she covers up her eyes and say, your meat tasted so good too. You have the softest hands, okay, and they feel so good all over my body, okay? Now, I love it. Now, I usually love to give them a full body massage with lotion, but you used oil. That was good, okay? She said, What I did was it was a candle. It was a candle style that melts into body oil. So while we were fucking, the candle was burning, setting up the room. Yes.
And then after we were done fucking,
yes,
I took the candle You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like wax, so it won't burn her. But it
Yes,
was
sir.
like, it's really warm. So as soon as it hit her body, all I heard was oohs and ahs, and I'm like, yeah.
Well, she said something big right here. She says, "I've never had one like that before."
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You are so very thoughtful in making my body feel good. I would like to return same way by treating you like a. See, now hear that right there. You see that guy? Wait. You see what we always tell red pill people, Mansfield people, you know, they always complain that women don't want to do. But when you're that motherfucker, do you see why women will buy you things? They will buy you groceries. They will give you massages. They will accept you have other women and all this other stuff. Do you see, even in that, because we have a few more to show you guys right there, but you see what she's saying? She wants to treat you like a king. So what does that make you feel?
She know I'm talking to other women too. She told me in the bedroom.
Wait,
like,
she knows you.
Make sure those other women you got don't, you know what I'm saying? They know whenever I come over.
Yeah. So she knows, right? Okay, let's continue, gentlemen. So, Tom, like, and I'm just showing you the receipts. You know, Carl. You know, it's weird. People from the Red Pill Mansfield always, Steve, where are your receipts? Can you believe they even asked me that question? That's crazy. But anyway, your head between my thighs was everything. So that 5 play was working like a motherfucker, huh? And then dirty talk. Your voice sounds so sexy. All right. I don't think my morning voice is sexy. Don't worry, you're trained to talk and all this stuff. And what did she say? I do love calling your name. I can't wait to hang out with you again. What do you say on that right there, sir?
Yeah, man. I mean, that's just what it is. Like giving them an experience that they can't get anywhere else. They want to keep coming back.
Yeah. And that, that's what I always try to tell these young men, that when you learn the game and you learn sex and learn the things I'm showing you, you have an edge now, a little bit of arrogance, because you're like, man, if I get hold of that pussy, it's a wrap. So then you said something to her. We don't need her to see that. I mean, we can see what you said a little bit right there, but then she said, every single thing about you is sexy too. Look at that. I was shifting my robe to sleep last night because your smell was on it. You see, sniffing my robe. You see what I'm saying? Do you see when I was telling people the cologne thing? You see what, remember I was telling you put the cologne, give her some cologne?
I did. Yeah,
right. You see what I was saying? See, the thing is when you hit them like I'm showing you, you give them that cologne and you allow them to smell you when you're not around, putting it on the pillow, putting it on a towel or something like that. How did that make you feel, her talking about the cologne, sir?
Yeah, because she was at home when she was asleep, because she didn't sleep over. But she was saying that when she was at home, she was still smelling me, and I was like, yeah, that was intentional. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want you to do. I want you to think of me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Let us continue. Making dinner with you would be amazing. We should do it. I love being around you, and I want to be around you every chance we get. But B, let me ask you a question, King. Have you ever had a woman be this open to you after getting the pussy the first time? Like, just like, you know what? I want to be with you.
I can't say I have, no. I can't say I have. Man. It's a new experience for me, and I'm, like I said, it's boosting my confidence tenfold.
Right. And okay. And as I was saying, hold on, we're gonna keep going because we don't have time for anybody. We get rid of everybody. Anyway, so as I was saying before, so here we go right here. It says when it gets cooler outside, we should try to fish. On my porch, make some sides inside. You can invite your brother. Okay, so she's saying that she wants to cook for you and all that stuff. She's offering to do certain things as far as dinners with you and stuff like that. Let's keep going. We got a few more, and then we'll get back to the show, guys. But we definitely make a testimonial of this because we want to show y'all what it's like when you actually learn this game, what I'm actually teaching you guys. A few more. Here we go right here. You're saying, for now, I want to spend one more time with you. I want to see your cooking skills, right? Talk about a cook. And you'll create the dessert, right? You go, when she comes over, I got the dessert for you when she comes over. Okay, now she's saying, can I have some uncooked meat off of your body? You say, yes, you may, but what do you mean? Well, that's what she talking about. She meant your dick. I mean, that's her kind of like talking dirty to you, telling her she wants the dick. How does that sound hearing a woman say she wants the dick like that, man?
Hey, man, I can't, when she wanted, you feel me? So, like, and I can't, that's why, one thing when you say I can't relate to guys that say like, "Oh, girls don't want."
Yeah,
to fuck.
they always say women don't want to have fun, women don't like to fuck, but I'm showing you when you're that guy. Let's get to this. We got one more after this one. She said, making dinner with you, baby. We should do it. You know, I love being around you. I want to be around every chance we get. We talk about the cooler. Okay, let's get to that. I think we passed that one. Let me get to the last one. I think we hit that one. So let's hit number 7. This one right here. And this is the last one right here where you're having banter with her. She says, I want your meat. LOL says that. I thought we were going to cook together this evening. And then she said, all right, you tell her, baby. And, you just put a little bit of flavor on that. And then she said, maybe you can stop by late for dinner. I marinated some salmon and I'll be cooking soon. So to run all this down. So what is your thought on this, man? Did you ever think, now remember, it's crazy. You saw her and this is like the woman you wanted. Yes.
Yes.
You wanted her really bad.
For sure.
And
like, I mean, cause like this one that like if you saw her, she's like one of those women that. Like,
she's one of them. She's one of them. So how does it feel?
Secretary type that got her shit together.
Yeah, got her shit together. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
How does it feel to see the woman that you want actually want you?
Yeah.
Like the woman you actually want, where you don't have to run behind her, you don't have to kiss her ass, you don't have to take her to dinner. You don't have to beg, barter, and all that other stuff. She is open and willing to give more of herself to you. How does that make you feel, big dog?
Hey, I feel like the king that I am, man. This how it's supposed to be. This how it's supposed to be.
Now, do you see why?
I can't go back to the other side of the street. Where
No. But I'm saying, do you
like me or not?
Yeah,
do
you see why I always say that I'm her opportunity? She has no idea what the fuck I'm gonna do to her or what I'm gonna be for her.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking, because I was like, because even when we were finished, we were done, right? And I'm like, I only gave you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You didn't scratch the surface. If I really showed you what
right, because you're still, because the fucking 101 on her back, I give you an hour of moves.
Right.
An hour of moves. An hour of eating pussy moves. An hour of kissing moves. An hour of dirty talk. So she's only scratching the first door.
She couldn't handle it. She could like this. Like, we ain't got past the first move. So like,
yeah. Do you see why it's easy to walk away? Watch this. If you ever leave, now we're gonna have her set up for sex or wing. We already know she's gonna get sex or wing from you. But what I'm saying is, do you see why it's hard for them to leave us? Because what we do and how we make them feel?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
man. Bro. That's what I tell the guys, man. It's a different lifestyle over here, man. Get this fucking game. Soak up the knowledge, man. Take shit serious. Actually, like, put in the work and learn, man.
Yes.
Bullshit.
Yes.
And like you say, bird watching and shit. You ain't gonna get nothing from that.
All right. So, what would you like to tell everybody to do the show? But what would you like to tell everybody that, Steve, what can you do? You ain't got no game. Steve, you're old. You don't know anything about women today. These women today are so mean. They're not trying to fuck. They want money and clothes and status and unicorns and dolphins and whales. What do you want to say to those guys out there, sir?
Hey, you like I say this, are you gonna continue to complain and bitch and moan and not really put in the effort to really learn more about yourself? Then the game, it's not for you. You know what I mean? You're not even, you know what I'm saying? Don't even try, because it's not for you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna fail anyway.
All right, my friend. Well, we'll throw you in. We'll make this testimonial, but we will get to the show now, man. I appreciate it. Is there anything else you want to say?
Nah, that's it. I just had to, call in for that.
All right, now if she messaged you anything, let me know, and I got you live on air, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm proud of him.
Face in the pillow. Ooh, ooh, taking off your underwear.
All right, Testimonial, yeah. All about you and my fantasy. It's all about our bodies. Innocent. As one. It's all about the love we make it till the morning. All right, let's have a pay. Anyway, let's get into the show, guys. I'm just fucking with y'all. All right, here we go. We are back. We're live. It's the Dean, guys. You got a question? We got y'all guys covered. We're gonna be talking about how to attract women with game. Guys, if you have a question, please put a Q call in and let's go ahead and chop it up, because what we need to talk about, gentlemen, and what we need to discuss for many of you guys out here. So many of you guys out here. We talked about realities a little bit yesterday, and in the we're going to continue to talk about that. And in the reality that you're actually in, most of you guys don't have actually a belief of yourself, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. And we're going to give you an idea and some steps and some processes to take to be able to grow. Most people out here don't understand that for many of you young men out there, you are, because you don't know yourself and because you're in this reality. Now, your reality comes from the red pill manosphere. It comes from bad information. It comes from things that you were taught, things that you have seen that have created this world and this bubble, gentlemen, that says that, you know, it creates you to be nervous around women. And for many of you guys out there that get nervous and things like that around women, people don't understand that what you think about yourself is a significant barrier when it comes to trying to get romantic with a woman. Gentlemen, you have to understand that I've always wanted to teach you guys that in order to be a great lover, you have to believe in yourself enough that you can take somebody who is not shy. I mean, women love their body, but sometimes women are a little bit nervous about their body. If it's a I don't know, a wrinkle, if it's a little bit more cellulite or something like that, sometimes women are a little shy of their body and they need somebody to actually give them the confidence to say, okay, it's all right to let yourself go around me. But for many of you guys out there, because most of you guys are being shy, it's your behaviors and your traits that turn women off. And because you don't believe in yourself, it's very hard to make a meaningful connection. And this is what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about that, but we have to have an understanding first to kind of understand where you're at right now. For many of you guys, and remember, we're talking realities. We're getting deep here because I'm preparing you for the school when we open up the classes. But let me go ahead and grab this call real quick. Guys, lines are open. We've got a question. Erico 417. What's your name, sir? How can I help you?
Hey, Steve. It's Brandon Alexander. Man.
Yes, sir.
I got some good stuff from for you, man. Like I've got some action coming in.
All right.
So I wanted to get your take on what I did.
Okay.
And I did something new for the panel and you.
Yes, sir.
I recorded my whole phone call. I think it's like a few minutes, and I just wanted to see your take on it.
Wait, you talking to a woman?
Yes, me setting up the date for a woman, and then I got.
Okay, so you want all right? So you send it to me. We'll play it live. Send it to me.
So I got two different. It's all like three different emails. I think.
I just sent it to me. We'll play. All right. Well, goddamn, I got it right here. Fuck. All right. So.
Yeah. So I got like the whole phone call, and I also got the text that showed what I did before I called her, or before she called me. I told her to call me.
Okay. What I want you to do is I want you to send the first text message and block out what you're saying. They don't need to see that part. Block that out.
Okay.
Block that out.
All right, I'll send a new one.
Block out your green, because I don't want. See, the thing is, since you actually got the bid and you're working on things, I don't want people to see and you have a cheat code. So cover up your stuff, and we'll show what she says. You know, that's fair. You know what I mean? So we'll definitely do that, and do that for all your texts. and I'll download the conversation, gentlemen. And I'll do this, guys. You got a question? We got y'all covered, but I will grab
man. This is something for the viewers too, because on girl number 2,
yes,
there's another girl. She said something interesting when I mentioned the lake.
Oh, you mean lake spread your ass cheeks?
And I think it just shows a lesson where guys don't have to like.
Really? Okay.
impress
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's grab. All right, just go and get the text together. We'll grab the first clip, I guess. We'll play it. Guys, this is what we do. Guys, got a question. We're here. I'm here to help you guys any way I can. So let us grab the first one. Now, this is 12 minutes long though, so we're not gonna go through all of this. So I'll grab a little bit of it.
All right.
I'll grab a little bit of it, and so everybody can hear it. And so y'all get an idea. I'll pause it. We'll see how this conversation goes. But guys, get your crayons out. We got y'all covered, and we are going to continue to show its process.
Anywhere I need constructive criticism,
Well, you know I'm going to give you it, but let's hear what you got here. Here we go. Go.
All right. So the questions I got. So I took a look at I stumbled across a video, because I've noticed that's my moment to look at the free stuff and the free game and stuff. So I had some questions on. Oh wait, actually pause that.
6 days. Okay, wait. What is that? What is that?
Hold on.
Dude, okay, just send me the text. I'll get
I think you're
just,
playing.
Okay.
You're not.
I'm
just playing the other stuff we did from the other time.
Oh,
but,
that's okay. Well, you sent me the wrong thing, dog. I'm just taking wait.
Okay, hold
on. Let me see here. Hold on. I'm just taking what you phone call to you did the text.
Do the second one. I think it's the most.
It's phone call. It's phone call part 1. Yes.
Part 2. Do
part 2. Okay, I'll download that. But let me grab the text message. Now you cleaned up the text messages. Yes.
Yeah, for the most recent one where you see it's covered up.
Yeah. I want to make sure it's covered up because I don't want people to steal the work that you have done. You know what I mean? A lot of these guys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're working hard. You're getting results. So I want to make sure that people just see the results versus see what you've done, so they don't steal, this game that we giving out. So
absolutely.
This is what we do. Hold on a second. Let me see here. Text. Let's see here. Brandon. All right, good. So let me go ahead and download it. I'm gonna download this. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
that's the
so
first.
the part 2 for the call, that's the one you want to play. That's definitely
okay. Part 2 for the call. All right. Okay.
I'm seeing that it didn't get my first part, so it might be cut off to the second ending of the call, but I mean, you can still critique that.
Oh, nice. Well, okay, you can kind of miss her face. Oh, and this another one. Let me see here. So you did it again with the second one. Did you clean up the second one? Or this let me see 6-2. Yeah, you didn't do that. You didn't do that. You didn't clean it up. You got to clean it up, but
all right.
Yeah, you didn't clean it up, but I'm gonna show you just basic stuff. This is nothing to do with the game. This is something he's doing. So, but Brandon, just all the green, blur out all green, So take your time, blur out all green. I'll grab the second one and let everybody hear it. But all green, okay? All your green,
all right.
Blurt it out. Okay, they don't need to see that. Okay, all
every
your green.
message, right?
Okay, all your green, sir. Please, all your green.
Got
it. Okay. All right, so let's get while you're doing that, let's get to this clip, gentlemen. Hold on 1 second. Let's get to the clip so we can show y'all guys this game. Let me see here where it's under downloads. All right, let me see if I can grab that motherfucker. All right, you say part 2. I don't know why. Oh wait, it might be a wave. You might have to turn that into an MP3, dude. all right. You might have to. You might have to go in and just change it over to an MP3 because it's not. I think it's a wave, and I don't have time while I'm doing the show. So you might have to switch that to an MP3. But I'll do the show. Just change that. Just change it from a. Let me see. Let me just double check it. This part 2. Yeah, it's a wave. So switch that to go to the thing, just convert it from a wave to an MP3 and send it to me, okay, please?
And then I can call back.
Yeah,
Right?
and then you call back and send a message, and I'll continue with the show. But yeah, we got you, dog, okay? Because we're going to be on for a minute, okay?
All right.
Okay, so thank you, Brandon.
Good.
All right, guys. All right, Brandon, I'll holler back. Thank you, sir. All right, guys, lines are open. Let's go ahead and chop it up. Gentlemen, if you have a question, please put a Q. We want to make sure that we take care of everybody when we're talking about this. Gentlemen, so as I was saying before, many people assume that shyness is something that you're born with. You're not born with being shy. What happens is when you stay in the reality that you are in right now, the bubble that you are in right now, what your mind is going to do everything to prevent you from growing. This is why we always tell you your mind is going to push you to the manosphere. It's going to put you to the red pill. It's going to put you to hating women, blaming women, and all this other stuff. But behind that door is an individual that just lacks confidence, gentlemen. And the thing is that shy guys often lack confidence to approach women. And what they don't understand, this is a major turnoff to women, because confidence to a woman, gentlemen, is attractive. Sexual confidence is intimidating, gentlemen. Confidence is attractive. Sexual confidence can be intimidating to some women. But when a man hesitates or seems to be unsure of himself, it can make the woman unsure of herself, feel uncertain, or feel uninterested. And see what happens when someone doesn't have an idea. Wait a second. Let me get to this question right here. What if you indulge in not? Okay, why would I? Okay, so why wouldn't I speak to a woman? I don't understand why. Okay, you don't have to talk to a woman all the time, but why wouldn't I do that? Let me grab this call real quick. Area code 314. What's your name, sir? What's your question? How can I help you?
What's up? This is Sean from Minneapolis.
What's going on, Sean? How can I help you, brother?
Yeah, I wanted to get your thoughts on using AI to help make your photos look better.
No,
online.
no, okay. Sean, you're okay. This is where your reality that you're in is fucking you over.
Okay.
All right, Sean. I am 53 years old, Sean. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
To a 20-some-odd-year-old, a 30-some-odd-year-old, they would probably say that, hey, you're too old for me, or something like that. Right? Because I always tell you, you know, the ones that come into college and stuff are messing with the old guys anyway. But where you're going wrong is that right now her interpretation of the world or her reality has certain rules. When you can pull her out of that reality into a brand new one by breaking the algorithm or bending the algorithm or bending or breaking the reality, she sees a whole new interpretation of the world where she's going to see you in a whole new light. See, for some reason, you feel that you've got to change this. I'm not saying change this. I'm proud of this. Okay, I'm 53. Do you think I want to change how I look? You think I want you want AI? Why? Right. If I have a wrinkle, I don't know, black don't crack, but if I had a wrinkle on my face was wrinkly and shit like that, right? Do you think I would have AI like smooth out my skin and all that stuff? You think I would have it do that? Because then that's saying I'm lying to the woman, yes?
Yeah, you're being deceitful.
You're being deceitful. Yes, you're being deceitful. Yes, you're lying to the woman, but look at the power that the woman will have over you to say that I've got to change how I look. I've got to change my body and how I look to please you. Who the fuck are you? Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Does that make any sense?
Yeah, you're giving a stranger power over you.
Right, there you go. Right, that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying to you and all the guys out here, listen, I don't care how tall you are. I don't care if you're skinny or fat. I don't care if you have a gut. I don't care if you're chubby. I don't care what the fuck you are. The thing is that a woman's going to notice a person that doesn't give a fuck what a woman thinks versus someone who does, Sean. And you care about what women think. So you think having AI change your face and your look is going to draw a woman in. And the fact that you were even thinking about the AI says a lot about what you think of yourself. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So we've got to keep working on you getting out of that reality that you in of, I don't believe in me, because as long as you stay where you're at, like a lot of guys, you're only going to do things to self-sabotage yourself. You can't win in the world that you're in right now in your mindset. You cannot win. There's nothing you can do. So we've got to get you to believe in yourself, to create that new world where you're saying, look, hey, this is who the fuck I am. Either you're going to accept me or not. Remember, emotions doesn't see age. Legal, you see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Emotions doesn't see age. Emotion doesn't see looks. Emotion doesn't give a fuck about money. Emotion doesn't give a fuck about status or clothes or cars. Emotion is looking for something to drive the behavior. That's why I keep trying to tell you, you guys, right now, because you're in your bubble, you're looking at conscious and subconscious. That's where you're living in right now. In the game core, I'm not trying to impress a woman. I'm impressive. I don't need to go to AI and make me look 20 years younger and shit like that. I don't know. I'm cool with the way I look. When I'm 63, 73, or 83, I'll be fine by who I am. But Sean, you've got to learn how to be fine with who you are. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So do you have any other questions, buddy?
No, I'm good, thanks.
All right, thank you, Sean. Great call, buddy. I appreciate that. And gentlemen, like I say to all you guys out here, guys got a question, please put a Q. We got you covered. But gentlemen, see, we've gotta look at shyness not as or from the I do. We've got to look at shyness from, gentlemen, the I am. But all right, Brandon, so you've got it all together now?
Yes, I sent it's under new phone audios, and then I sent the text with the crossed out stuff. So I got it all ready.
Okay, now you got it all ready. All right. Even though you didn't blur the woman's face out, that's fine. That's fine. Let me just download it.
Oh yeah, she got her face down though. That's like
all right, okay, all right. I'm not tripping. I just want to make sure that we just show results because this is what this show is about. So I just want to show guys when they learn this game and they trust your boy in the mouthpiece.
Being creative is a muscle, man.
Well,
I'm
I know I created this shit. That's why I'm a bad motherfucker. That's why I don't run behind women. That's why I'm trying to teach you guys not to run behind women. But we'll look at a few of these real quick before we continue, guys. Get your crayons out. But I just want to show you guys this kind of stuff. So if you look at it right here, it's basically right here. You said something to her. She says, cute. She says, I am. And you said, we can go feed the ducks and have fun that you never had before. She says, interesting, which is fine. That's the first one from girl number one. Girl number two.
That's girl number two. The other girl was the first one.
All right, the one we have the audio. Right. So girl number two, if we look at girl number two right here, she says hi to you. You said hi. Okay. How do you know it was me? Don't you give your card out to everyone, right? and gentlemen, with the bid, once you got your pathway done to get the bid, you can say something. Look how the reply she says. You're sweet. Okay. All right.
Yes, and what you set out for me helped me to like stimulate a part of myself where I'm just like, man, I couldn't the stuff I came up with after that. Like those bid texts, man. I'm thinking, wow, like that's pretty cool.
All right, she's done. She's putting the groceries up. Okay, and then she's saying, "You're sweet." Remember, she says, "I have a moment to call you. I'm cooking right now. Are you free?" See, you see what I'm saying right here. This is what I think the most important part, guys. Gentlemen, when you draw a woman's interest in, I know a lot of guys out here think that women like don't want to talk to you. When you're interested, you're that guy, you will get poked. You see what I'm saying? You will
and she sent me the poke. I'm like,
reaching out to you, say, you know what? I have a moment. I could call you. I'm cooking right now. Are you free? See, gentlemen, that's what we want for a lot of you guys to see as far as the game goes, where many of you guys out here don't believe in yourself. And again, we'll talk about the shyness in a second. But Brandon, real quick, let me go grab the audio, play a little bit of it, then we'll get back to the show. So let me see what you got as far as the audio. Let me see here.
I think it should be under new
audio
audios,
2.
and then
Wait, that's a wave. Hold on, that's a wave. Let me see here. New audio, part 1. All right, I got the stuff from the girl, but I don't have the audio yet. I don't have the audio yet. I don't. Let me see. I got the part. It says new phone call audios part 1, but that's not an MP3. That's a wave. So you got to just send me the. Yeah, you got.
Okay, so I got to change it to.
Yeah, you got to change the
MP3,
wave
right?
to. Yeah, go to wave MP3 converter. Send that to me, and I'll play it. Okay, I got to continue
All
the
right,
show.
I'm
Okay.
gonna call you back.
All right. Yeah,
I'll do that.
I'm sure you will. Guys, you got a question? Please put a Q. We got you covered, gentlemen. But we're talking
All right.
about. All right, thank you, Brandon. You can hang up there. Thank you, Brandon. So, guys, if you have a question, put a Q. We're talking about shyness, gentlemen, and we're going to look at shyness in a way that you haven't seen it before. So, guys, please get your crayons out, because what I want you to do, see, most of us assume that I'm shy. I'm an introvert. But that's not true. And the number one reason, gentlemen, I always say to you guys, that's not true. The number one, and you can't fight me on this, there's not one shy or introverted person that can fight me on this. What I'm saying to you guys out here, if you were shy, if you were an introvert, you would have never made it to the egg. And what I'm saying to each and every one of you guys listening to me right now, there was something in you. There was something in you, gentlemen. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Oops, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. There was something in you, gentlemen, that actually drew you to get to the egg, that you wasn't shy to get to the egg. You wasn't, you didn't have anxiety and things like that. Remember, what people don't understand is that we're always labeling us that way. Time on a second. Hold on one second. What if a lot of women don't want to be bothered and you're still, okay, let me explain something to you. Okay. All right, listen to me. There is nothing about you that is interesting, sexually interesting, inviting, or intriguing about you. You're not, just because you want to talk to them, they're saying, what do I get out of talking to you? Is it going to make my pussy wet? Is it going to make me tingle? Is it going to make me smile? Is it going to make me think about him? Is it going to make me excited to hear from him again? There's nothing about you that is special. So what you have to understand, we've got to be able to be honest with ourselves and read the writing on the wall. It goes to show that she already knows that if she even gives you a whiff of pussy, you are going to be boring and bland. You're going to give her 30 seconds of whatever the fuck, and that's it. She recognizes you can't push her knees back, you can't make her pussy wet, and you can't make her come. So why, I'm asking you, they don't want to be bothered by you. It doesn't mean they don't want to be bothered. Guys, do you understand when you call a woman? Let me explain how cool it is. So they'll reach out to you, hey, or they'll send you emoji eyes, or they'll send you a smiley face just to reach out and see how you're doing. So when you reach back out, you got a second, I want to talk to you. And then when you get on the phone with them, dog, let me tell you how they do it, dog. They don't say your body, they're going to say, oh my God, I'm so glad to talk to you. Oh my God, I had such a long day. Oh my God. All these guys, I just look forward to talking to you. That's how it goes. If a woman says to you or moves like she doesn't want to be bothered, you have to read the writing in the room. You are not sexually appealing enough for her to waste her time with someone that doesn't know what he's doing. So does that make any sense? Does that make any sense? Please understand that, okay? Now, for all my guys out there, shout out to my dogs out there. Gentlemen, please get your crayons out. You're gonna break this down. So, gentlemen, got a question, please put a Q. I got y'all. So, gentlemen, let's look at shyness for a second. It's very important. Let's get our crayons out. Let's talk about this. Because no one's actually ever got this deep to have understanding. See, gentlemen, in the game, when I was 9 and learning it, most of us have understanding, but most of us don't have understanding of understanding. I'll give you an idea, the difference between understanding and understanding of understanding, because there's levels and doors to that. Okay. Everybody has understanding to know what a light bulb is, right? They know how to screw it in, and that's about it. That's what we call understanding on your level. Now, you guys do have understanding of understanding, and I'll show it to you. It's just with women, you don't have that. So understanding means, okay, I know a light bulb. I know what a light bulb does. I know how to screw that motherfucker in to get light. Understanding of understanding is when I walk into my house or my apartment and I turn on the light switch and the light bulb doesn't come on, I then know what to do. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over there and turn on the TV or something electrical to see if it's a light bulb problem or a fuse problem. So if the TV comes on, then because of my understanding of understanding, I know that all I got to do is change the light bulb. But if the TV doesn't come on, then it's either an electrical problem, a fuse problem, or the lights are out. Do you see what I'm saying, gentlemen? The level of understanding of understanding. So what we've got to do today is what I want to do is give you understanding of understanding, to see that shyness is not something that you were born with. It is something that you have labeled yourself because you don't understand the understanding of yourself. Listen to what I'm saying, gentlemen. Listen. You know you, but you don't understand you. Do you see what I'm saying? Guys, I know people don't talk about this kind of stuff. This is why I tell you guys, we don't teach what these manosphere and peel motherfuckers do. We going deep. So I want you guys to understand where we're going, okay, guys? And if you have a question, gentlemen, please ask. We got you covered, but we want to break this down, and it's very important of how we break it down and talk about it, because what understanding is all about, okay? All right. So from the realm, okay, if we look at your building of shy is based upon the interpretation that you have of yourself, and then the interpretation that you have of yourself with a woman. For many people, they are shy because many people have poor communication skills, meaning that I don't know how to explain or express myself. And because I don't know how to explain or express myself, I don't want to look like a fool. I don't want to be laughed at. You see what I'm saying? I don't want all these things, okay? So what happens is that because of the lack of poor communication skills, many of you guys, hold on, God damn it, Brandon, this will be the last one. Dude, did you do it this time? Come on, Brandon, I got to do my show. This is it, Brandon. Did you change it over?
Yes, I did.
All right, here we go. All right, real quick.
Email.
All right, here we go.
Yeah,
Chat
the
with
email,
girl.
like, I got it
all right, chat with
labeled
girl
as
part 2, right?
one.
Part 2. Well, that's the one you want us to hear, right?
It's the most recent one that says these are the new audios, and then
Okay, I know which one, one or two. Which one you want to play? Because I'm not gonna play the whole thing. Which one you want to play? 1 or 2?
The very first one.
So that's 1, right?
And
1.
then, yeah.
All right, I'm not gonna
if
play.
not, the second one's good actually.
Dog, okay, Brandon, look, I'm gonna ask you one last time. What the fuck one you want me to press, dog? I'm doing the show. Which one? 1 or 2?
All right, actually, let's do the second one, and I'll get Coach.
All right, come on, man. Let's go, man. Yeah. I'm trying to teach these guys this game, dog. You know, I appreciate you guys and your victories and all of this stuff, and I want to share in your wins and stuff. But
bad.
yeah, man, come on. We can't play all this shit. So let's go ahead and.
Because she said something about single mom, and I wanted to know if my response. Was
okay, let's just hear. I don't know if we're gonna play it all. We're gonna just see how much. I don't know how much this is. We're just gonna play a little bit. I don't know how long it is, but here we go. Here we go. Oh wait, let me turn up the volume. Here we go.
So you did not give me a chance to tell you this in the story that I was actually going to tell you. I have a child, so I wanted to go ahead and let you know that before anything happens.
Yeah, I understand that. And that's, you know what, I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm going to let you know that that's okay. You know what I mean?
because you know, I don't make any judgments. So just because you have a child, that doesn't mean that, you know, I can't say hello to you, you know, I can't say hello to a pretty face, I can't, you know, converse. That's not going to stop us from talking, is it?
No, I don't think so. I just, whatever people.
All right, Brandon. All right, Brandon. You listen to me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here's the thing about that. Okay, following this. I like what you're saying. Okay,
Yeah.
so when a woman tells me she has a child, even when I was like 20 years old and I'm messing with like a 25 or 6-year-old woman that has a child and tells me she has a child, right? Always remember in the game that you have got to be able to lead. Now, remember, the new app that I'm coming out with, you'll have more of an understanding. I can't really give that out yet, but I'm going to give you something else. What I'm saying is this, is that I would tell her first off, your child has nothing to do with you and me. I'm not judging you off of who you have or what you have, because that's not who you are. And you having a child, listen, because now it's time to educate you. Okay, I'm not here to judge what you have, and I don't even plan to even meet your child. You know, your child has nothing to do with you and I. But knowing that I know you have a child, now this is ease her mind a little bit. I know that seeing you sometimes will be a little bit more difficult because your child is a priority and things like that. But when you have time, we can spend time together. And I understand what's going on. But see, where you're going wrong is you're too many oohs and ahs, man. Remember, we want to remember 1, 2, 3. We want to don't ooh and ah. So if she says she has a child, listen, that's cool. Listen, that has nothing to do with you and I. Your child doesn't define what we are. That is something that you have, and that has nothing to do with us. And you know what? We don't even have to talk about your child anymore, because you know your child is something private, and it's something that is about you and the child's father. It has nothing to do with me. So we don't even need to discuss that. But I appreciate you even telling me, and that's it. That's all you want to do. You don't want to. Right? You see what I'm saying?
I like
see, when a woman's okay, a lot of women will say I have a child because they're nervous, right? They'll say, well, I have a child, but oh my God, if I tell him I have a child, he's probably going to judge me. He's going to think I'm a terrible mother, da, 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 da. I want to ease her mind and let her know it's not that I don't want to know about your child, okay? It's that your child has nothing to do with who we are, okay? Listen, I appreciate you sharing that with me. But I'm not here, you know, I'm not telling her you don't tell her you're not judging. Don't bring up judging. I'm just telling you guys on the back end while I'm teaching you judging, but I don't judge you for what you have. Okay. You know what I mean? You know, people get in relationships, people getting married, things don't work out and all these other things, but don't worry. I'm not defining what we are based off of what you have. What you have, your child, is your thing. That's your world. But what I do know and I understand is that if we are going to set something up and your child is sick and you can't make it, I get it. It's cool. You see what I'm saying? See, I want to let her know, because this is what I was doing when I was 20. I'm messing with the older women that had kids. I want to let them know that, listen, your child won't ever stop what we got going on. And I want you to be mother first, right? I'm not selfish. I'm not the guy that says, you're spending too much time with your fucking kid, and what about me and all that bitch ass shit. I'm not doing that. I'm saying that, listen, I know you have a lot of responsibilities and you have to watch your child do many things, but I know when you have time, you'll reach out to me. And I know that you're going to have busy, because listen, I know what comes with children, homework. I mean, school started. So depending on how the child is, you have school homework, you have to feed, clothe, get them ready for school tomorrow, make sure they get on a bus, make sure they come home safe. I mean, so there's a lot of stuff that goes on, but by no means, a lot of women will say that because they're nervous to feel like, well, if I tell them I have a child, it's either going to run them away or it's going to make them think that I'm looking for a father. And you squash all that by letting her know that it's not about the child. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Got it.
Right. What I'm saying is, but what I want, but I want to let her know that I appreciate you. I love your openness. And that's what, you remember, I say sexy. That's what I love, a woman that can tell me things. And that's what I want. I want to train her to be able to talk to me without worrying about me judging her off of what she's saying, because that's what women are used to. You know, I have a child. Oh shit, this bitch. Hey, what they say? Yeah, that bitch want me to be a dad to that child. Nah, fuck that, man. Fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, she's probably heard it before. So she's like, oh my gosh, should I tell him? So we move totally different. I appreciate you telling me you have a child, but what you and I are doing has nothing to do with the child. I understand that you know what? I understand as a mother, your child comes first. And I understand that, you know what, we won't be able to move like two single adults because you have other responsibilities, but that doesn't mean that we can't see each other. So what happened for me was that when the child went to sleep, it was like, Steve, can you come over for a second, pull up in the driveway? The child is asleep, we just come in and give you some knob or something like that. I'm just saying there's ways to do it. So
I think I heard that in the package.
There's ways to do it, but you always want to make a woman feel like she can be herself around you without any insecurity or worry. That's what separates us from everybody else. I want to let her know I'm not judging you off of what you have, and I'm not assuming, because I'd be a dumbass to assume that you're looking for a father and all this other stuff. I don't assume anything. I won't ask about your child. It is actually none of my business. I appreciate you telling me, but I'm not going to get involved in that business of yours. I know your child is yours, but I'm not dating the child. I'm hanging out with you. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that. That's
what I'm saying. But real quick, let me play a little bit more before we continue the show. I can continue the show, but let me play a little bit more. Let me see here. Let me see.
I try to say like, hey, I have kids, so that usually makes them go.
And that's okay too. You know what I mean? But I'll just let you know that, like, you know, even though that's the case, like, that's okay. You know, as long as, you know, everything is set and, you know, you're able to manage your time, let's say for me, and you open your time.
No. Hey, okay, Brandon. You don't have to tell her to manage time. When you're that guy, she'll find time. She'll make time. I just know that I cannot be selfish and demand her to put me before the child. I'm going to be around, but it's a different ball game when a woman has a child. It doesn't make her a bad person. It just means that she has more responsibility and more of her time is taken with the children or the child, right? So the time that you have, whenever that time is, we'll find the time. You mean what I mean? You know, like I say, you know, he's sleeping, come on over, you know, or, you know, can I see you real? Yeah, whatever. But you don't need to, you need to just leave it alone. You don't need to talk about it anymore, because it took a lot of courage for her to say that, but you don't want to keep bringing it up. You just want to acknowledge it and move on. Okay, B?
Okay, got it.
All right, so I'll throw you back in. I'll continue with the show. Okay, buddy?
Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, appreciate it. Respect to you. All right, guys, lines are open. You have a question. Let's see here. So let us go, guys. You got a question, put a Q. We're talking about, gentlemen, we're talking about shyness on understanding to understand your reality. So I'm going to explain to you shyness, and as we were talking about, poor communication skills. So if we're looking at communication skills, guess what? Hey, guess what, guys? I get to go to the board. Let me clean off the board real quick. You know, every time I get a chance to go to my little board, guys, I love going to the board. I love going to my board. So let me go to the board and let me show you something. And I'll explain to you exactly where shyness comes from and where it stems from. I guess I'll go with the blue marker. All right, so let's look at it. Let's open it up. Guys, you got questions, put a Q. Lines are open. We got you guys covered. Let me go ahead and show you the blueprint and why you have the problems that you're having. Guys, please get your crayons out. We teach you things that nobody on the internet is teaching you, and this is very important to understand the game. So This get this out your way. All right, there we go. Okay, so what we want to do. Wait, I want to come over here. Okay, so what we want to do. That's perfect. So what we want to do is we want to look at shyness. Okay, that's a bad. It's an S. Fuck, it looks like shit. All right, let's play shy. Okay, whatever. So the stems of shy. Okay. All right, let's just look at it like this. What I'm talking about are the things that create shy, because what you're doing is you're labeling these things that you can't do. Remember I said poor communication. That's the first one. See, the problem with poor communication, what that does is that poor communication is going to have an effect on you when it comes to having sex or talking sexual or flirting. See, when one cannot communicate himself to a person or to a woman, it's because your problem is you just don't know how to express yourself clearly. But what you have done is that this line. I wish I do have another. Okay, I'll put it in red. This is the problem. It's right here. This is where the label comes in at. And this is what you will call awkward. It's not this. This is all right, let's say this is communication. All right, let's say this is communication. But between you and communication is the line that connects the dot that you label because you feel awkward, because you struggle to express yourself clearly. And once you begin to feel awkward, gentlemen, what happens is that every interaction that you have, you will then begin to label it. So instead of, I know I should wipe that down. Instead of having a sexual conversation, you have changed the reality right here. This right here, that because the interaction, remember, you're taking this and this. I mean, I'm sorry. I got to change it because it's the virus. Remember, it's the virus. Okay. So what I'm saying is, gentlemen, because you have trouble expressing yourselves and you feel like, see, remember, feel uncomfortable, or you feel that you are boring, or you think that you'll drive a woman away. That's because you're looking at the I do. You're looking at, you're trying to interpret a woman of what she's going to do. So again, we're kind of like reading minds here. Because I don't know myself, if I talk to her and I don't know anything about her, she's going to see me as boring. I'm going to run her away, or she's going to notice that I'm very uncomfortable in who I am and what I'm saying. I hope y'all can understand that. So what happens is, gentlemen, you're not born shy. I got to take that out now. Because we're changing up the game here. You label yourself shy. But then the person that labels itself shy reinforces the behavior, because then you take something that's a total lie, but you create it as your truth. You remember, guys, you want to communicate yourself to a woman, but you just don't know what to say, how to say it, why to say it, when to say it, where to say it, right? You don't know those things. So because you don't know those things, you begin to feel awkward, or for a lot of you guys, you feel like if I try to say something to a woman, she's going to label me. So that means you're taking a judgment and you're putting it on her. You see what I'm saying right there? Okay. All right. Wait a second. You got to put a Q, GN. Whatever your name is, put a Q. But what I'm saying to you guys out here, okay, we've got to look at door number one. Remember, door number one is the person that doesn't learn himself. No understanding of understanding. Okay. That's door number one. But the reinforcers of the lack of confidence or shy or the introvert is because you have not only labeled it, but you have created in your reality. Remember, if you look at everything, just to show you real quick, that's your jail. That's your prison right here. You have created a brand new prison that you cannot get out of, because in your world and your interpretation of the world or of a woman, you automatically assume that, you know what, there's something wrong with me because I don't know me. So because I don't know me and, you know, I don't know how to express myself or explain myself, then guess what? So, gentlemen, what's going to shock you all is that you have been expressing yourself since you were a fucking kid. You just don't realize it. See, from your core when you were a child, you didn't like, Mom, Dad, my diaper's wet. Can you come change me? No, you didn't do that. But when your diaper was wet, you were like, man, I'm not sitting in this shit. How can I? Or wait a second. Man, I'm hungry as fuck, but I can't say I'm hungry. Right? You were from your core communicating yourself. Now remember, you don't remember this shit, but that's how babies work. They communicate. It's either my diaper is wet or I'm hungry. Diaper wet, hungry by crying. That was your way of sending out a communication to somebody to say, hey, there's something going on here. I need you to check me out. Does that make sense, gentlemen? Does that make sense? Okay. Hold on. Let me grab some of these questions here, guys. We got questions. We'll answer those, guys. We're breaking down the game and communication and shyness. Let me go with this right here. He said, based on your YouTube title, you tell shy guys, even with game, could not attract, but would you say being an introvert equals being shy, even having game? What's wrong? No. Listen. What I'm saying is that for shy guys and introverts that become students of the game, they will no longer be shy and introverted, because they will realize that it is a label that I put on myself because I didn't know or have understanding when it comes to myself. So what I'm saying is I have a lot of guys that come in shy, introverted, but once they start learning the game, they start to realize that, holy shit, all this time I've been placing labels on myself, because the label, behind the label was me hiding what I couldn't do for myself. I didn't work on my mouthpiece. I didn't work on my sex game. I didn't work on flirting. I didn't work on having a standard. I didn't work on having laws, rules, and codes, because I never knew I had to work on those things, right? So because I didn't have to work on those things, and I had to, and I felt like, you know what, I'm feeling wheezy, I don't know how to talk to women, I labeled myself shy or label myself an introvert. That's a label. That's not who the fuck you are. Because I'm trying to tell you, if you were shy going to the egg, if you were introverted going to the egg, and no disrespect to you and your mother, you'll be dribbling down your mother's leg right now. Yeah, you know what I mean? No knock. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying that I'm saying that you wouldn't have made it to the egg. The strongest made it to the egg. That was you. The one with determination made it to the egg. That was you. And that you was not introverted. He was not shy. He didn't make excuses. He didn't look at hypergamy. He didn't look at money, clothes, and status. He was like, fuck it. If I don't get here, I ain't going to survive. Fuck everybody else. I'm only out for me. I'm only out for me. And everything in my mother is trying to knock me off and kill me. Everything in my mom wiped out my brothers and sisters, but it ain't going to fuck with me. So what I'm saying to you guys out here, there is no shy. There isn't. There is no shy. It is a label that you put on yourself when you don't understand yourself. Because again, we're talking about the communication. See, it's easy to say that I'm shy, to not look at the truth. It's not that I'm shy, I just don't know what to say to women. It's not that I'm shy, I just don't know how to interact with women. But wasn't there a time you didn't know how to count? Wasn't there a time you didn't know how to ride a bike? Wasn't there a time you didn't know how to drive? Wasn't there a time that there was something that you didn't do that you learned that you could do right now? Game is learning you on a level that you cannot see right now. That's why I'm saying okay, most of my students come in shy and they come in as introverts. All right, think about the gentleman that called in earlier for the testimonial. All right. He didn't believe in himself. He didn't. But when he learned that shit that he learned from me and he started to believe in it, guess what happened? He believed in it enough to do it and then got the result that he didn't even expect to get from that woman, which then changed his reality. See, he stepped out of his reality to see something he couldn't see before. Listen to what I'm saying. When he called, y'all remember, he saw a woman that he was interested in. He was interested in him, but she was intimidating. He felt intimidated because he didn't know the game of fucking. He couldn't fuck. Because fucking is not sticking your dick in a hole. That's what he thought. He didn't know how to fuck, eat pussy, talk dirty, and pussy, dirty, and kissing, excuse me. Yes, he didn't know any of those things. He knew those things from his reality and interpretation, but because he wasn't skilled at those things, he placed the woman above him. Now, when he got the information and saw it, y'all heard the testimonial, he was blown away. I never thought, wow, this is amazing. That was leaving the reality. And then all he said was, now I just got to put it into action. Steve put the weapons on the table. I studied the weapon. And now all I got to do is put it in action. Where he was doing the kissing, the pussy eating, the five play, and the dirty talk so well and so perfectly that he didn't actually change her reality first. What he actually did was change his reality first. And let me show you again. Let me show you this. Let me open this up. Let me grab this call real quick. Area code 774. What's your name, sir? And what's your question? 774 going once. 774.
Hello?
Yes, sir. What is your name and what's your question, sir? How can I help you?
This is Gary calling from Nashville.
Okay, sir. Wait, sir. Can you please get off your speaker? Nobody can hear you. If you can get off your speaker, please. You sound like you're in the bathroom or something. We can't hear you.
All right, hold on 1 second.
Thank you. Guys, we'll continue this. Guys got questions, go ahead and put a Q. We got you. Answer your questions. We got y'all guys. But I'll answer this question. But
can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's your question? How can I help you, sir?
All right, so I just wanted to say you're doing a great show right now.
Thank you.
I've been listening.
Thank you.
And everything. So my question to you is, how do you think?
Wait, sir, we can't say you fell out again. Sir. We cannot hear you. You're flying out again. Can you please come closer to your iPhone? Yeah, now we can hear you. What's your question? We couldn't hear you.
No, so what are your thoughts on why do you think that alcohol plays such a big role in guys who are shy becoming more outgoing?
Well, because easy question. Okay, so there was this thing with alcohol called liquid courage.
Of course.
Alcohol stimulates you in a way to not only blur your vision and reality from the truth, it's like a mechanism to take away what you feel. Now, as an alcoholic, I don't drink. Well, I would drink stuff off of women and things like that, but As an alcoholic, I get drunk off of me. But for people who don't understand that, because, like I say, because they got to have a drink in their hand, it's to ease something that shouldn't be there. See, a person, again, I don't judge people for drinking. Drink, but if you drink, please don't drive. You know, I got to say that. But there's a difference between drinking casually because you want to just sip on something because you just want to relax, right?
Yeah.
But if you're drinking something for a piece of pussy, then what it's saying is that you're already in her reality and you are trying to manipulate yourself to go up and do something to somebody that you don't believe in yourself. Does that make any sense? You don't believe in yourself. Does that make any sense? So, but wait a second, I'll finish this. I got 780, but hopefully y'all guys understand what I'm saying right there. But hold on, call back, sir. But 780, what's your name and what's your question, sir? How can I help you? 780 going once, 780 going twice, 780. Okay. So what I was saying to you guys out there, to answer his question, is that there's nothing wrong with having a drink to relax if you like to sip on some things. But if you're trying to manipulate yourself to go up to a woman, then that woman has already manipulated you. Is that man? He's back here. Okay, you're back. So that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that, okay, you there, sir? You're listening. Hello. Okay, hello. Hello, hello.
Oh,
yeah, got to get on. Okay, I'll answer the question. I'll throw you back in. I'll answer the question because your phone is really making too much noise and stuff. So to answer your question and to help you out, young man, is that a lot of young men who label themselves shy and introverts think that there is a trick to tricking their body by drinking. But when you are drinking too much and get this thing called drunk, you're not in the right mind frame to do damn near anything. Yes, it will taper down and die down the emotional side of you. But there should not be an emotional side to you. A man should never want to take a substance to be able to go up to a woman at all. That is going to show the woman. See, I keep telling you guys, when you walk, okay, women are always judging y'all guys when y'all walk into a bar or club. Remember, I told you that. The guy that goes to the bathroom is a nervous person. The guy that goes to the bar needs liquid courage to talk to a woman. And the guy that sits on the wall is the weird, creepy guy. Women are smart enough to notice that about you. So if you have to take a substance to be able to talk to a woman, then you will have to keep drinking that same substance to stick with the same level of communication that you had the first time. That's why you should never drink to get liquid courage. The liquid courage comes from understanding the game. And as I was saying, for all you guys out there, we have questions and stuff, but let me continue. Can I have some advice on how to communicate with women that's focusing on age? No, listen, listen, legal is legal, 18 and up, okay? Legal, okay? Legal is legal, all right? I do not have conversations about age because I've always been talking to older women anyway when I was in junior high and high school and all that other stuff. So I was always doing that. Let me grab this last call, 780, last time, 780 going once. 780 going twice. If you do not talk, I'm going to block you. This is the last time. I'm going to block you. Do not call back. Okay. So hold on, let me go and block that person real quick. Give me a second. We don't have time for games. But anyway, I give everybody a chance, but if they don't say anything, we kick them off. But anyway, as I was saying before, to you guys out here, it is not about her age. She's of age. You should never bring up the conversation of age. Now, I've had many women say to me, when I was in high school messing with college girls and shit like that, they would say, well, I'm too old. You're still young and all this other stuff. But when you had that mouthpiece in that game, man, they'll fuck with you, man. And even out of high school, being 19 or 20, messing with 24s, 25s, 30 and 32s and shit like that. You don't just talk about the age. You have an understanding. Look, we are adults and we're going to do adult things. So don't talk about or bring up age because that is an insecurity in you and you don't want to bring that up. Let us continue here. Let's see here. Let me keep going. We're breaking down shyness, but I want to make sure that I answer questions before we continue. Guys, put a Q. We got you covered. Let me see here. How to deal with a shy girl? Well, a shy woman is not actually a project. A shy woman is just something that you don't understand. Okay, I want you to. Okay, I always tell you guys, and I learn women are like music. Okay, you got your alternative, your hip hop, your soul, your gospel, your pop, rock, house, techno, trip hop, metal. You got women are all different personalities. Shy or not shy, as a man, my number one job is to make her feel, and this is the key, emotionally safe around me. It is in the emotions that you have got to show her that I'm not looking for her to trust me. See, I don't want to force trust, but I'm going to let her know, and she's going to start to recognize that I'm operating on a whole different wavelength than the average guy out there. I've dealt with a lot of shy women, and shy women, again, has a lot of patience because the reason she's shy is because maybe something happened in her life, or maybe it was a guy or something. Every woman has a different story. It's none of my fucking business. What my business is to let her know that slowly and surely you will begin to build up the more courage to be more open with me because how I make you feel in the moment. So every little thing that a shy person does, it's not that you have to acknowledge it, but you have to let her know that you appreciate it. You see what I'm saying? Shy women very rarely hear enough appreciation from people for opening up. And they really close themselves off because they think that, you know what, maybe I just don't know how to open myself up. And that's when you have game. You know what I'm saying? I can open you up, but I'm not going to open you up. I'm going to show you through elevating you and educating you that around me, you can be whatever you want to be. And guess what? I'll accept you for who you are. If you want to be shy, I'll accept you. Guys, remember, like this shift up. I don't have to shift up. I can shift that motherfucker down. I got patience. I can let that pussy marinate. I don't want, see, gentlemen, I don't want to knock down her walls. I want to give her the pickaxe where she decides to knock the walls down herself because she trusts that this guy knows what he's doing with me and he's not going to take advantage of me. He's not going to try to sleep with me or anything like that. Let me grab this call real quick. Area code Jacksonville. I think this is Jacksonville. 904, sir. What's your name and what's your question?
My name is Greg, and how you doing, Steve?
Greg, how can I help you, brother? What's up?
I just called in to verify what you were saying about putting shyness or yourself in a box.
Yes, sir.
I was shy, and I still kind of am. I am an introvert, but at the same time, I am technically an ambivert, which is a mix between an introvert and an extrovert.
Right, but Greg, listen. See, here's the thing. I'll give you a little bit of pushback. I don't believe in introverts and extroverts. I believe in me. I am not introverted and I'm not extroverted. I am many things, but I believe in me. And I believe in me enough not to see, it's not, okay, I understand what you're saying, my friend, But what I'm saying in there is the problem is it's the mindset of the reality that you're in, that you have labeled yourself those things based off of a false interpretation that you have of yourself. Greg, you're not introverted or extroverted. You know who you are? You're fucking Greg. That's who you are. You ever walk up to somebody and say, "Hi, I'm introverted Greg," or "Hi, I'm right." You see what I'm saying, Greg? You don't do that. You say, "Hello,
No.
my name is Greg." That's who the fuck you are, my friend. You're not. See, introverted and extroverted are things that we feel that we got to label ourselves to keep us imprisoned in our mind because we never challenge the fucking words. You've got to challenge the introverted because that, and you'll realize that's bullshit. Because if you were introverted, then you, instead of saying Mr. Greg, it should be it's Mr. Introverted Greg, Mr. Extroverted Greg. But you don't do that. But we've got to start looking at understanding of understanding, Greg. Do you see what I'm saying? You understand or you think that you're introverted and extroverted, but you don't have the understanding to realize that at the end of the day, you're motherfucking Greg. You're Greg. That's what I'm saying. You're not introverted or extroverted Greg. You're fucking Greg, the baddest motherfucker on the planet. That's who you are.
You heard?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, motherfucker. Yes, G. That's what I'm saying, Greg. You see what I'm saying, buddy? I'm saying to you that, Greg, I don't give a fuck if you got one leg, two arms, whatever your situation is, Greg. At the end of the day, you're motherfucking Greg. You're not the interpretation of the world. Fuck them. And I say that with love.
Right.
I'm not. I am the understanding of me, and I love the fuck out of me. Man, I feel like changing my name to I love the fuck out of me, Steve. But Greg, I can't say that. But I can show a woman that. You see what I'm saying? I can show you what the fuck I am and what the fuck I can do. You see what I'm saying, Greg?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I run artists.
And what you say, Greg?
I said, all right, Ron Artist.
Well, I couldn't. You're in your office.
I said, all right, Ron Artist.
Yeah, I can't understand what you're saying, buddy. But hey, Greg, look, Greg, keep listening to the show, and I'm gonna continue. But you soak up the game I'm teaching, okay, my brother?
For sure.
Wait, Greg, wait, Greg, wait, hold on, Greg. If I let you go. Are you introverted, Greg?
I'm Greg.
No. You're not Greg. You're motherfucking Greg. Are you?
I am motherfucking Greg.
Right. Are you extroverted, Greg?
I am motherfucking Greg.
There you go, motherfucker. Welcome home, motherfucker. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, buddy.
All right.
Sure. Respect to you. We'll throw you back in, buddy. Okay. All right, buddy. Thank you. All right, so guys, lines up. Let me get y'all questions and stuff like that. We're gonna continue talking about. Make sure I got all the questions. But as I was saying to all you guys out there, so this question right here. So shy. So okay, I just love women. I don't care if she's shy, if she's open, she's freaky, she's dirty, she's nasty, she's naughty. I don't care. I just know that what she is based off an interpretation of how she views the world and how she views herself. But when she gets around a real man, remember, I want to educate you, I want to elevate you, and I want to show you things about yourself that most guys don't even take you to the depth. I want to drown you in you. See, remember, for all those that watch Dark, you know, what you know is a drop of water, what you don't know is the ocean type shit. So what I'm saying is that I want you to drown in the understanding of you, not to drown to die. No, I'm not saying to die. I'm saying that through a shy woman, I'm going to open her up, but the openness is the patience. Gentlemen, that's why I tell you the puzzle pieces. Every woman is not going to move the way you want them to move, Okay, I just want to make sure I answer that question right there. Let us continue. Empty your cup. You got to be a student of the game to empty your cup, sir. Let's say important is no, that game has nothing to do with that. The game has everything to do with what we're kind of discussing right now. Why are women shy when I approach them and try to have a convo with my intimate? No, you're not. You're okay. So let me explain. I don't think you guys, you're doing the same thing the other guy's saying. Women are not shy, they just don't like you. They're not shy, they just don't like. Okay. I bet you I can go up to that same woman and I bet you I can relax her so much because when she sees me, I'm trying to say women can see. Okay, to understand women, guys, should I kick them out the room? Should I kick the women out? Like, guys, do they need to leave the room for this one? You guys, let me know. Guys, put a 1 if you need to leave the room. Would you put a 2? Yeah, guys, I'm gonna give you all the choice. Should we kick the women out real quick? I'm sorry. Let me put this up. Should we kick the women out real quick? Let me put that. I'm sorry. Should we kick the women out real quick while I tell you this isn't right here? Should we just let them out? But should we, guys? Ladies. Let me. Can y'all? Hey, ladies. I have some rose petals I left in the kitchen with some candles. So if you could, I'll be over as soon as I can. What I need you to do is go ahead and go in the kitchen, grab those rose petals and sprinkle them all over the bed. And I'll be there as soon as I can. But you go get those rose petals and those candles in. When I come over, I'll do some work. All right. I got you. All right. So let me talk to my guys while they go in the kitchen because they're going to get pissed at me when they don't. But so guys, listen, this is what I'm saying to y'all guys about women because they don't need to hear this. Gentlemen, as I keep trying to tell you guys when it comes to women, to understand women, that most of y'all have to understand the mentality and the mindset of a woman. From a young age, these women can see a level on you that you cannot see in yourself. They know every move that you're going to make before you make it. The moment you open your mouth, she knows your story, she knows your move, she knows your motive, and she knows everything. And from that point, she knows what to move, what to do, how to act, and how to behave to do the thing that she chooses to do with you. Meaning that the moment she sees you playing checkers versus her running chess on your fucking ass, that young man, the problem is with you is that you're thinking you're doing something. You're not doing anything at all. She recognizes, and I need to hurry up before these women come in here because I don't want to embarrass you in front of them. She recognizes if I give this guy any pussy or my time, you don't know what to do with it. You're not that guy. Just like I told the other guy, you're just not that guy. You have no game. You have no mouthpiece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend. Because look, guys, real quick before they come in, if you ever go over a woman's house and you see a box of Tampax on not the mantle, but the bookcase, pull that lever. It's a lever because most guys won't pull it. So what I'm saying is hurry up before the women come in because they don't want you to know this. When you're in her house and you see a bookcase and there's a box of Tampax, pull that lever and you're going to see these Oscar awards. It's going to open up this big ass door of Oscars because these women know how to portray a role to ward your ass away from them. So her acting shy is her saying that I don't want to say no to you. I'm just going to act like I'm shy because I don't want to deal with you. All right, the ladies are coming in. Let's continue, guys. The ladies are coming back in. Hey, ladies, we're back. Chopping it up, guys. Let's continue. The ladies are coming back in, so let us continue with these questions. But it was a great question, sir. But I did let the women out, but it was a great question. The new EP on industry, would you say? I was watching it. I watched it around 3:30, and I fell asleep. So I got to watch it. I got to watch it tonight or in the morning. I'll watch it tonight. But let's continue, guys. Please get your crayons out. We're talking about shy and being introverted, guys, and we're saying that once you have an understanding, like I was saying before, if you look at the guide I was talking about earlier, the guy that we did the testimonial on earlier and the one we did a few days ago, he did not believe in himself, okay? But once he got the game and learned the kissing 101, the fucking 101, the 5-play, I don't even know if he had I know he has the dirt. I don't know if he has the master of the bedroom. You need to get that as well. So his confidence didn't come into the message she sent him right here it reinforced the belief in himself. See, once he started to do the thing he didn't do before, he knew what to do and he did it. He didn't expect the result from it because y'all understand this is an art. Kissing a woman is an art. Touching her body is an art. Playing with her pussy and making her wet is an art and a skill, gentlemen, that you've got to learn. So what I'm saying is that he started to do the one thing that changes interpretation. When he got the right information, he's dove into the information. Wait a second. Hey, King, are you here? King, are you here? King, are you here? Call in, King, real quick. King, if you're here still, call in because I'll let King explain it to you. But King, if you can call in, go ahead. But we're going to continue chopping it up if you can call in. But if I see him, I'll ask him to call in. But as I was saying before, so let's look at this. So the greatest problem that all you guys have, it's not a problem. I'll change that. The greatest choice, the greatest decision you make is because you don't have understanding of understanding, you don't understand communication. Communication has nothing to see right now. Your greatest problem is that in your world, you think that I have to, because I don't know me, okay? Because I don't know me, all right? Wait a second. Look, listen. I'm going to warn you one last time. Please do not interrupt us. If it's too much hard work, then get your bitch ass out this room. Fuck you. But there are people here that's trying to learn. So if you don't shut your fucking ass up, you're getting out of my room. I'm sorry. Just shut the fuck up. Sorry, gentlemen. Let me continue. As I was saying before, for you guys out there, and I see some of your questions. Give me a second. I'll answer those questions. So, gentlemen, check this out. So the reason why, and this is what game teaches you, you're shy because you're placing the woman first. Thus, you are, here's my dog. King, you there, King, real quick. King.
Yo, what's up?
All right. So, talk to me. All right. So let's talk real quick so I can help them understand something. So, when you met that woman, before we started talking, would you say her body, how she was moving, was intimidating to you?
Intimidating?
Let's be honest. Come on. No. It's honest circle. Come on. Where you didn't, I'm not saying to the point where you didn't know what this. At first. Right. Okay. That's all. That's all. It's just honesty. Come on. All right. I know it's no knocking because you're different now. We got you. I'm just trying to explain to them. So I need you to be honest. And like I was saying, the reason why you were intimidated was because you didn't know how to communicate yourself. You see what I'm saying? Right. You looked at her, and based off of your interpretation of her, you said, "Wow." I mean, she has some ass?
Yeah.
She got some titties. She got that body. She's like that, right?
All that.
Right.
All that.
So you saw that ass and you saw those titties and you said to yourself, "Damn, man, hey, look, I love the fucking shit out of her." Yes.
Yes.
Right.
For sure.
Right. For sure. But then you got with your boy Steve. Steve helped you along by showing you, giving you weapons such as, now you don't have master bedroom, do you?
Yeah, I have master bedroom.
Okay, cool. Okay. So because of your interpretation of the lack of your fucking skills, the lack of your kissing skills, the lack of your pussy eating and every dirty talking skills.
I didn't know how it was in the situation, which made me nervous.
Right. That was a communication because you were looking. You looked at your inventory basically. You looked at your inventory and you said, "Oh shit."
Yeah, because it's like you standing in front of a dragon.
Yes.
And you don't have nothing but a stick.
Yes.
You're gonna be nervous.
Yeah, you're gonna be right. You're gonna be very and that's cool. It's cool. But once you got the products and saw
Oh yeah,
there's a different.
yeah. The products is like machine guns, bazookas.
Yes, you're right.
You know, I'm comfortable with shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because what it did was it changed your interpretation of the reality that you were in before. Because the reality you were in, you were like, okay, look, David, this. You were like, yeah, I can kiss, but is that good enough? I can probably lick on some pussy, and I could probably fuck. But then when you saw the fucking 101, the kissing 101, the 5 play, you had a different excitement because you had a different interpretation of something that you didn't even know that you could create and become. Does that make any sense?
Right. And when I actually studied that and had that interpretation that I could actually do it.
Yes.
That reinforced, like you said, it reinforced my belief within myself. For sure.
There you fucking go. Which now there's no more intimidation, is there?
Ain't no intimidation when you got all these when you the motherfucking man.
Right. But the reinforcer of you being the motherfucking man was having a woman do things that you rarely get, calling you king, telling you she wants your meat, she wants to cook for you, you're sexy, the way you touch me, the way you do this, the way you do that. Those are the reinforcers that you say, you know what? It wasn't me. I'd love to take the credit, but I can't. You trusted you to do the information.
All right.
Yeah,
I love you, Steve, but you wasn't in the bedroom with me putting it
No,
down.
I wasn't in the bedroom fucking. I didn't hold, guys, I did not hold her leg up. I was not in the bedroom. I promise. I was not. I was nowhere to be found. I was not there. I was probably playing Call of Duty or something. I was not there. But what I'm saying is that it wasn't the sex and the touching that shifted your mind.
Right.
It was you believing in what you saw and realize, oh shit, there's another door behind us, because I assume that you thought, because again, you know, like I say, y'all laughing when I tell you can't kiss. You be like, Steve, you don't know me, motherfucker. You don't know what I can do, you bitch motherfucker. Fuck you. You probably like, Steve, you don't know me. You don't know what I can do and all this other shit. But I know because of how you see yourself and how you see yourself with a woman.
You know, because the how you see yourself.
Yes.
Pretty much it exposes you whenever you put yourself in a situation.
Yes.
It exposes
exposes you.
The belief you have within yourself.
Right. It exposes you because that's the lack of communication. So, okay, King, I'll throw you back in. I just wanted him to hear that. Okay. Well, thank you, King. I appreciate that. Hey, King, has she hit you back?
Yeah. She told me she got to go to work, but it's all good. And I catch her on the back end. She know what it is.
Hey, King, you want to have some fun?
Yeah. What's up?
Why don't we call her right now and tell her I got a bone to pick with you.
Okay.
That body and that pussy was so wet that I want to swim in it. What is it with no? What is it? What do they have? I want to swim in that. I want to swim in it without a life jacket. I'm sorry. I'm old, so it kind of.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Just call her right now and just tell her I'm thinking about you right now. And then write this down. I'm thinking. Look. I'm thinking about you. Write it down. I just want. Hey, what's up? I'm thinking about you. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But better than that, I'm thinking about the experience of having you.
Okay.
And an experience of having you. And I just want to let you know. Want to let you know. When I come over there and make dessert for you,
When I come over there
and make dessert for you,
mm-hmm.
Your body will be my plate, and my lips will be the spoon.
Okay.
And last thing I want you to say, because she talked about the meat. Tell her you can have as much meat as you want after I make you come. You can have as much meat as you want after I make you come.
Got you. All right.
All right, let's go ahead and make that.
Call real quick.
All right, let's make that call. We'll be quiet. Let's make that call. Let's get it. You can have the line. Seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Hey, she didn't pick up. She probably sleeping.
Okay. All right. So, all right. Just let her know that and let me know. Okay. Just send that as a message.
Right.
Send that as a message to her. Send that as a message in the response.
I'll send it as a voice message.
And then we get a response. Send that to me and I'll show the guys what she says. Okay. Send that as a voice message. Okay, buddy?
For sure.
All right. Respect to you. All right. So let's get back. All right. Thank you, sir. So, gentlemen, as I was saying, thank you, King. So, as I was saying to y'all guys out here, lines open. If you got a question, put a Q. So, gentlemen, what I'm saying to you guys, as far as you being shy, the communication. So, I was using King as an example. See, when you know something very well, that you actually believe in it, that you actually can do it, you can do it. I'll give you a prime example. Hold on, I got a call right here. Let me grab this. 647, sir. What's your name and what's your question, sir?
Good evening, Steve. This is Matthew. How are you doing?
Yes, sir, Matthew. How can I help you, sir? What's up?
I'm good. I have a question. When you say you don't understand, like I don't understand myself, that's like in context of what you're talking about today.
Yes.
That's like me saying I don't know how to speak to a woman, which is like the light bulb is not working.
Well, no. The problem is you try to speak to women. That's the problem. That's the problem. You try. Okay. You try to speak to women, meaning that you put them first. Okay. I want you to think about something. Okay, because we're gonna get deep here, guys, connecting dots. Okay. The reason why you're shy, you have all these problems and all these issues, is because when you put her first, you were moving from your interpretation and your reality, and you're going to her reality, which is a place that you shouldn't be in. What I'm saying is that when I see a woman, I don't talk to her first. I talk to myself first. Because I have built up and created a squad and a marketing team to work for me. And I allow them to choose what I need to be to get the result that I want. Is that
the communication you're referring to?
Yeah, communicating with yourself. See, I communicate with myself to communicate to her because I can only control me. You, on the other hand, are trying to communicate to her because you want her pussy so bad. You're playing by her rules and interpreting her world, her reality. That's where you're going wrong. All you're trying to do is communicate with the woman. I'm communicating with me first. See, you don't believe in yourself to even actually have that conversation with yourself because you don't know what to do. Because see, the moment, think about a jail closing the moment you say, I'm shy. I'm introverted. You know what? I'm not good with women. So anytime you talk down to yourself, it's like closing the door or the jail cell, which will never allow you to go outside that cell, that level of thinking.
So does communication with yourself always have to be positive, or you can have like a
Wait a second. Wait. What part of me is negative?
No.
I'm saying listen to what I'm saying. You're asking should it be positive? What part of me is negative?
Can't you like critique like how?
The only time I critique myself is when she's down. She wants to fuck with me. She wants to see me. She wants to call me. That's when I have a problem with myself. The only time. I'm not satisfied with the win. Y'all fuckers is happy about that shit. I will never be happy with a woman that wants to fuck me. I'll never be happy with a woman that wants to call me, wants to spend time with me. I'm really fucking pissed. That's the negative. Huh?
Why are you pissed? Why is that such
it goes into my gambling addiction. My gambling addiction is betting on Steve in the 5th race to win the fucking shit by a certain time. So I believe, I set myself up for failure. Well, I don't fail, but I set myself up to not get it. I'm always chasing. Okay, so let me explain something. So there used to be cartoons where they used to have a donkey, back in like the 80s when they had, in the 70s they had cartoons. You remember they had a carrot on the stick in front of the donkey to make the donkey feel like he's close to the stick. Right. He thinks he's close to the stick and he keeps moving. So I'm always chasing me. I'm never satisfied with success because the moment I'm satisfied, I put a roof over my head. So so I'm talking to a woman and we chopping it up and she wants to see me. You guys would be like, yes, yeah. Right? Me, I'm like, cool, but when I get done talking, I'm like, fuck. I'm mad. Why do you think I'm mad? Because my expectation, I set the expectation, the bar so high that I can't reach it. So that means that, I'm just going to say number. Okay, I talk to her like 20 moves, I get her in 20, right? Why didn't I get her in 15? Why didn't I get her in 10? The fuck did I do wrong? See what I'm saying? You'd never be happy and satisfied, gentlemen, with victory. Because the moment you become satisfied in something that you want, you become complacent. I'm not satisfied with the wins. I'm fucking mad, dog. When she wants to, when I'm coming through, I'm gonna come see you. She's like, okay, yeah, all right, I'll holler at you. Fuck, man. Fuck. I'm never satisfied. Never, ever, gentlemen, be satisfied. All right, but let me continue. Let me continue. So, as I'm saying to y'all guys out here about the communication. So, what I was saying to you guys, hold on a second. Matthew, hurry up. What's your question? But I'm doing a show. What's up? Okay, he hung up. God damn it. Fix your phone, dude. Fix your phone. So, what I'm saying to you guys is you got to look at the communication side to yourself, okay? All right? And what I'm saying to you guys out here, hold on a second. Shit. Hold on. Okay, so hold on. Hold on. All right, cool. All right. So what I'm saying to all you guys out here, Matthew, I'm gonna move on. Okay, I already explained it, okay? Okay, Matthew, hello? Yeah, I already explained it. Yeah, so I'll throw you back in, okay?
Hello?
Okay, Matt, okay, I'll let you go. Yeah, your phone's off. All right, anyway. So what I'm saying to all you guys out there, okay, so watch this, gentlemen. I say to myself before I walk out that door, okay? I'm going out my door to go to the store to look at some Nikes. But I already know me well enough. If the moment comes up, I'm already prepared. I'm already ready to go if I meet a woman, because I know how to communicate myself. I know how to communicate myself to a point where I will never be intimidated by a woman. It's no different. Okay, guys, here's the thing that I keep trying to tell you. Pussy worship is just something that is really staggering you men or guys, where a man has diamond dick, like my dick is the shit type thing. When you order something from a restaurant or fast food place, you know what you want, you ask for it, and you pay for it. You never go to McDonald's or Wendy's or Chick-fil-A or Salada or wherever you eat, just something, and you never say, oh my God, look at the building. The building's so pretty. Oh my God, what happens if I go in there and I ask for something and they say no to me? What do you see what I'm saying? You only do that because of your worship of pussy. You worship your shyness, and you being an introvert has nothing to do with you. It is your hunger for pussy that is so great that you psych yourself out. See, I make it about diamond dick. I am an opportunity. I know in my world, in my mind, and no one can tell me different. Well, I mean, I do have some skills here, but when I meet a woman, I'm making her day. I know that I'm the lottery ticket that's going to make her see herself in a way that she's never seen herself before, because I believe in me. That's what I communicate with me through my communication skills, because I know I'm not boring and anything like that, because I work on me. Where you guys have shyness and introvert is because you cannot learn anything by placing something outside of yourself above yourself. You're placing women and pussy and her ass and her titties above you. And anything you place above you, gentlemen, you will worship it. And if you worship it versus worshiping yourself, you are going to always be a slave to whatever that thing is. So for many of you guys out there, okay? For many of you guys out here, because of this, you don't know yourself. But instead of trying to learn yourself, instead of trying to understand yourself, instead of building yourself, your mind really fucks you over and says, let's go to YouTube and figure this out. Hey, look at this weird thing called a manosphere and this red pill stuff. Wow, this is kind of interesting. Wow, it's not my fault. And women have hypergamy, and women are gold diggers, and women want tall men and all this other stuff. But think about what you're doing. You're so busy listening to these soft motherfuckers bitch about women that you get caught up in bitching about women. How can one learn who he is when he's too busy bitching about women? How can one learn who he is when he is not? What are you communicating? Hypergamy. Remember, when you worship it, you're looking up to it, right? So you have created in your reality, woman first, you second. Oh, look at what this woman did. Look at what this woman said. See, look at her power. See what she did in reaction videos. See what she said. See, I told you, woman. See, the problem is because what you have communicated to yourself is, I don't want to learn me. I want to blame them. Women are always going to be the problem. Do you see what I'm saying? So it is a communication. But behind the communication triggers the next behavior. See, because you have labeled yourself shy and labeled yourself an introvert, what has happened is now that you've lied to yourself, now you've got to play the part. You have to play the part. And playing the part is avoiding eye contact. You can't look at her straight. You can't have eye contact. Because you avoid it But see, the thing is, women gonna recognize that you're just disinterested in them or you're a dishonest person, even though you're not those things. But what you do is, because you don't believe in yourself, you avoid having eye contact with somebody. But go to Chick-fil-A and order something, I bet you can look at that person. I bet when you're buying a pair of clothes, a pair of shoes, or something, and you're buying something, I bet you can look at that person. I bet you're not looking shy. I bet you're not looking away. But when it comes to a woman and a piece of pussy, you label yourself shy and you label yourself introverted because you don't believe that you are good enough to get what it is you want from a woman. And because because you can't get that, most of you guys feel that you're just not good enough. Listen to what I'm saying. And I'm not saying you're not good enough, okay? A question here. I got a few questions. Let me answer these as we're going. How women know what we're going to do and they don't know? Oh, no. Whoa. I won't even let them out the room for this one. Oh, my God. No. Women know males. They don't know men. I'll say it again. Women are so fucking cold in the game. They know you the moment they notice you looking at them. They know your story. And your story is always going to end with, I want to fuck her, but I just don't know how. That's your story. The end. I'm going to be nice to her because I want to fuck her. I'm going to open the door for her because I want to fuck her. I'm going to ask her how her day is because I want to fuck her. Oh, you can't reach that? Let me get that item for you because I want to fuck her. What are you up to? Because I want to fuck her. Everything that you human thirsty motherfuckers say and do does not matter because these women have enough game to see what is behind the curtain. And it always ends with, I want to fuck her, but I don't know how. That's it. Let's be friends. I want to fuck her. Oh, really? You got the promotion? That's great. I want to fuck her. He did what to you? I'm on my way. I want to fuck her. Oh, sure. I have no problem helping you. I'll help you move. I want to fuck her. Oh, you got something broken? I'll fix it. I want to fuck her. But I don't know how. And all these women know this thing. And because they know this thing, they know you. Okay, so watch this. Okay, so what makes women women, what makes them feminine, and what makes the beauty of a woman is the emotional ups and downs that she goes through, because that's what makes her unique. Her love and hate relationship that she has with herself. Some days she feels like she's on top of the world, a little wrinkle, a little pinch of fat, and she feels like she's just disgusting. I mean, they have this up and down roller coaster. I've always told you guys, women will always be the masters of emotions and femininity. You cannot out emotion a woman. It's just, you can't do that. But what they have that they are fighting with, when they can see that in you, they know something's fucking wrong with you. They know something's broken in you. They can tell when you are displaying things that you should not display. A man doesn't have fear, because I'm the only one that's ever told you there's no such thing of it, so you shouldn't have it at all. A man doesn't have a thought of rejection. There's no such thing of it, because I showed you before there's no such thing as rejection. A man doesn't have anxiety. A man doesn't have any of those things that they recognize in you. Do you see them? Hopefully, I hope you understand what I'm saying. That is why they can actually understand you, before you know yourself. Because she recognizes that there's something awkward in you, or there's something that you hold yourself back. Okay? You have a desire to want to talk to her. It's just you don't know how to connect with her. And because you can't connect with her and because you don't believe in yourself, then you start to put something, think about feel good. The mind is your enemy because the mind finds a way to make you feel better about yourself by putting labels on things that are not true. You're awkward not because you're awkward. You're awkward because you're too fucking lazy to learn game. You're awkward because you're too fucking lazy to learn how to talk to yourself. Guys, they said it in Peaky Blinders. Remember the lady saying, what are you doing? And he's like, it's me talking to myself about myself. I forgot the line in Peaky Blinders, gentlemen. Now I got to see your questions, but that's what I'm saying. It is okay to talk to yourself because you should talk to yourself. You should be able to talk to yourself. That's what I'm saying. And it's a thing that a lot of you guys don't do that. And it doesn't make you, gentlemen, listen to me. I'm telling each and every one of you guys, listen to me, because I'm not trying to make you feel good. What I'm saying doesn't make you a bad person. You being shy is the problem and you saying an introvert, because that's a fucking lie. I'm calling you out on your lie. That's not the lie. The lie is you just don't work on yourself. That's all. That's the only thing. Hold on, let me grab Tony's things. Okay. So how can you handle a situation in which a woman says she doesn't know if she wait, she says she doesn't know if she's in a relationship with this other guy, but will reply to me, but won't get in a wait. Tony. Let me explain game real quick to you, Tony. Tony, let me holler at you, Tony. Oh, and Tony, what I'm talking to you about, you know what's going to be brought to you by? Tony, this is going to be brought to you by Excuse Fairy Crunch. Everybody, hey, for all you guys that don't like yourselves, please, guys, buy a box of Excuse Fairy Crunch. It comes in chocolate and strawberry flavor. When you don't believe in yourself and you want to make excuses, buy a box of Excuse Fairy Crunch. Now, Tony, let me talk to you, big dog. Let me show you how this works, because you don't understand the game. Tony, once you get in this motherfucking game, Tony, again, let's say I'm just scrambling some eggs. Now, remember, guys, when you scramble some eggs, just put a little bit of milk in there. It makes it more fluffy, and it's some citrus. But, okay, anyway, so scramble. And you know what I'm saying? I say to myself, Tony, I say, you know what? I need to create a new law for myself. Okay. So, Tony, the first thing I'm going to say to myself is I'm going to create the law, Tony. So the law that I'm going to create, I'm going to go to my scribe and I'm going to tell my scribe, okay, if any time if I feel like a woman is wasting my time, I'm done. But what is wasting my time? Wasting my time is saying, I don't know, maybe, I'm not sure. I'll think about it. I'll get back to you. If she's not moving to show that she wants to get on this dick, I don't mean sexually. I'm just saying to get in my reality, my world, I am dismissing her and I'm moving the fuck on. Now, please understand, Tony, that's the first step. Now, once I have that step down, Tony, it is at that point that I must go to my cult, into my Senate. And in my Senate, I'm going to try to pass a law, the law of me, that says, okay, look, because when you get to this point in the game, which y'all guys can't do yet, but I'm just trying to show you, once I pass this law and this law gets passed, it's going to go to the board of directors, which is the functioning body of the game at its core. So if a woman is bullshit and wasting my time, and I don't give a fuck how bad I want that pussy, how fucking round her ass is, and anything in between, if that fucking woman is wasting my goddamn time, I am done. I'm moving on, getting rid of her. Done. Now, Tony, this is where the game comes in that you understand. Your square, your board of directors is like a fucking computer. The depth and the range of your core, there is no emotion. There's no could be, second chances, let's work it out, let's try again, and all that other shit. When you start to learn game, it's like a computer. Put 2 + 2, hit enter, it'll give you the 4, which means that you have something that supersedes how you move. Because see, what you want to do is like, man, but that ass is so fat, man. Damn. Man, she about to give me that pussy though, man. Shit, you know, man. Maybe I'll just like hold on, because man, I'm this close to getting that pussy. But listen to what I'm saying. See, if you're talking that way, what are you worshiping above you? See that? You know what? Man, I know I should let that motherfucker go, but man, I mean, that pussy's so fat. Them titties so fat. Man, I want to get my dick sucked, man. I'm so close, man. No, you can't do that in the game. Once it becomes law, law is law. And law on the level of your core, the moment she shows me something like this is the moment I say good fucking bye, because I put myself first. I put myself first. I will always put myself first, except in the bedroom. I come first. That's my saying. I'm sorry, I did it wrong. I come first instead of in the only places in the bedroom. I will come last because I want to make sure she comes over and over and over again. So that's the only time. But what I'm saying to you right here is that because you don't know yourself, because it goes back to the communication and the understanding and the love and the worship of oneself, to say, I'm too precious. I've got other women that want to spend time with me. Why? Okay, if I have other women that want to spend time with me, want to fuck with me, cook for me, and do things for me, why in the fuck would I entertain? Okay, watch. I'm gonna show you something. Watch this. This is deep. I'm gonna show you something, dog. Watch this. Tony, I want you to watch this quick video clip, okay? Watch this, Tony. Watch this. Watch.
Nothing. What? And do nothing, which leads me to believe you are nothing. Which begs the question, what is a nothing doing at my call?
I can find you my papers, sire. I beg you, allow me to prove my worth.
The papers are all here, mon cour. After an inexcusable delay.
As to the delay, sire, as I mentioned, we did not wish to bother you with such trivial affairs of the state.
I am the state!
State, I'm the fucking country. So what I'm saying is, and this is me not saying anything bad about a woman, you will always be a nothing to me until you show me you can be something to me. Because if you, like he said, if you say nothing and do nothing, that tells me you are nothing. And this is not me saying she's not shit. I'm saying by my rules and how I fuck with me. Listen to what I'm saying. She is a nothing until she shows me she can be something. And that's not me being mean to women. I'm telling you how you motherfuckers need to move to get these women to want to fuck with you. Your pussy and your titties mean nothing to me because I can get that there, and there. It's getting thrown at me. That shit doesn't bother me. It doesn't faze me. I am somebody to me. You have to show me, somebody to me, that you are worth being in my world, being worth my time and my attention. That's the level of game I'm trying to show you. This is nothing to say women are bad and terrible because we don't knock women down. And this is not me disrespecting a woman. I'm saying that if I'm on my A fucking game, you better bring your A game or you're not even going to be around me. You got to be on your A game. I won't, hey, look, I will not accept a 8.5. I will not accept a B, a C, a Z, a P, or an R game. I want the best because that's what I see myself as. And if you don't see yourself as that way, this is why most of you feel shy and most of you feel introverted. Because the power of the game is going to show you that it is me. I am somebody. And I can show you this somebody because I will be the one to do the thing that average motherfucker you've been with, those average motherfuckers you've been with, they don't elevate you. How can a man elevate you when he's worshiping your pussy? Ooh, Steve, stop. Stop, Steve, stop. Stop. Wait, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? How can a motherfucker elevate you when he's worshiping your pussy? How can a man educate you when he's worshiping your pussy? How can a man give you the proper direction and how to move to stick around in his world? If you're thinking about the pussy. When you think about the pussy, gentlemen, you got to play by her rules. I am the law. I am the rule. I am the code. I am all things because I am. And you're not, because you're not in the game to understand what the fuck I'm talking about. And I know that sounds crazy, but I'm not saying this. I'm not arrogant. I'm just letting you know the mentality and the mindset that this kills shyness. This kills being introverted. When you know you're that motherfucker, listen, this is no knock on women. You don't put women above you. You just don't. It doesn't mean mistreat them. It doesn't mean talk bad about them, dog them out or down them. It's just saying that I am that motherfucker and I'm always on my A game. And if you ain't on your A game, and if I feel you're wasting my time, I will easily dismiss you. I will easily get rid of you. And I will easily move on and not give a fuck. Hey, sleep so good, I'll put my thumb in my mouth like a little goddamn baby. I sleep so well. I ain't thinking about you. And you know what? It pisses them off. Like, you know, they come back and shit. They're like, well, were you missing me? Were you thinking about me? No. See, that's what I'm talking about. I don't even know why I came back. What are you talking about? You came back because you want to come back. Is that me being a dick? No, it's just the truth. Because I know what the fuck, I know why you came back. Because you realize that you thought you could find another motherfucking one of me out there, and you know there ain't no motherfucking me out there. But go find one if you would like to. And gentlemen, if you don't think this way, get the fuck out the game. This doesn't mean you're an asshole. They'll see you as one. This is going to see you as a dick and all that other stuff. But I'm saying, young man, once you learn the game, you're going to change this whole mindset and this mentality, big dog. Let us continue, gentlemen. I got questions here. Let us continue. Let's see here. I'm trying to catch up with the questions, guys. Lines are open, but let me catch up with the questions. How can I be the best version of myself and chase women at the same time? You can't. You can't. It doesn't work that way. That's contradiction. Can I speak to a woman like that being a wait? No, Frank. Okay, I told you. All right. Two people can say the same thing, but based off of the person that's receiving the information, she is going to have a different interpretation. See, you would say, is it okay if you come over to my place and let's fuck? I guess I'm just guessing you say whatever. Me, on the other hand, I'm saying, you know what? I don't even know if you're worth my dick. Two totally different things. But I got to switch. I'm sorry. I was thinking about something else. What I'm saying to you is you and I can say the same thing. The reason it will be perceived different is because you're not looking at women the right way. Gentlemen, something my mentor taught me when I was like 10 years old from a movie that came out in 1939 or 1940. I think it was 1939, 1940, somewhere around there. Y'all can do the research. And that movie was called The Wizard of Oz. And there was so much game in there. And there's always game in everything. But what I keep trying to tell you, if y'all don't know about The Wizard of Oz, it always came down to fucking Dorothy going to find the great, powerful, and mighty Oz. See, you guys think that you can be the mighty Oz by cloaking who you actually are. And I'm not giving women credit. I'm just telling you how they see things. They don't see you as a powerful, mighty wizard because they're never looking at what you have, what you do. They're not looking at your muscles or anything like that. They're looking behind the curtain. So what I'm saying to you, Frank, is that you and I can say the same thing. But because you don't have any game and I do, the interpretation is going to be totally different. We can both say, hey, how you doing? Because you worship women, she's going to recognize you don't give a fuck how I'm doing. You're just saying that because you think that's going to start a conversation to lead to you getting some pussy. Versus me, she's going to actually like, damn, he actually wants to know how I'm doing. Well, I'm okay. You want to know why? Because she knows I'm not trying to fuck. Because I'm so good at what I do, you got to prove that you're worth this dick. Two totally different thoughts. See what I'm saying, Frank? So two people can say the same thing, but it's the interpretation of the woman that receives the information based off of her seeing you for what the fuck you are. See, you guys cannot hide I want to fuck when you want to fuck. You can't hide it. There is not, you guys can do whatever you think you can. You can never hide I want to fuck you at the end. I just don't know how. You can't hide that. Because women recognize pussy worship. She recognizes shy pussy worship, introverted pussy worship, fear pussy worship, rejection pussy worship, nervousness pussy worship. See what I'm saying? So you can say the same thing, but please understand these women have enough game to see you for what the fuck you are. Not for what you want them to see you as, because you think that I can wear this suit, I can have this nice car, I can have this corner office, and as soon as I walk up to that woman, she knows I want to fuck her, but I just don't know how. She knows that you want to get some pussy, you just don't know how. Because they recognize what they've been around since elementary school. And that's what the manosphere red pill don't tell you that shit, but I will. But it was a good question, sir. And it's not to be mean to you. It's just to be honest with you. Let us continue. Let's see the next question. Can the law be changed? And if so, what should it change? No. No. Law is law. Law is law. So that's why, see, on the level of law, that's why you just can't make them up. You got to stand on this shit. That's the basis of the core. That's the basis of your square. That this is how I move. I'm king. I'm emperor. I'm God. This is how I fucking move. And I am not going to bend or break over some pussy. Man, you know, party gonna be like, man, oh man, that ass. Oh, look at that ass, man. Oh, that ass and those titties, man. Ooh, those lips look like they can suck some dick, man. Ooh. But law is law. Law supersedes fuck your feelings. That's what's happening. So you can't make laws because the laws you have are the reason why you're in the reality that you're in. Two totally different things, okay? All right? Well, no, listen to me, young man. Listen, teacher. No, listen. No, I'm sorry. I take that back. You're absolutely fucking right. You know what? A+ to you, young man. People can't be straightforward with themselves because being honest with yourself is saying that I'm a fuck up. I really don't have game. I'm scared of women and I don't know how to communicate myself. But a lot of people won't ever move that way. They'll never believe in themselves that way. Okay. How do I gain this confidence? Well, no, it's not how you gain it. It's how you learn to be a student of it, sir. You don't gain it. You have to be a student of it. Okay. Is it a good idea to become friends with one? Well, you know, after I get that first orgasm from them, we can be the best of friends. Hey, listen. If you want to look, after I get that pussy to purr, man, look, hey, you're going on a date? Come on, let's go live. See your little broad panties and shit. Ah, little cute ass. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. So you're going out with a guy named Roger? He's a Pisces? Okay, that's interesting. Where you going? Oh, you're going to a nice restaurant? Okay. Well, here's my first question. Hey, so is Roger an ass man or a titty guy? Oh, he likes titties. Okay. Well, why don't you go ahead and get some outfits and let's do it. So I'm over here. Oh, wait. Okay. What's up? Okay, let's see here. 360 for me? Well, when you say Roger's a titty guy, that's showing more your ass. Why don't you find something that has more of a cut to it that shows more of your cleavage? Get back in there and find something else. Oh, okay. What's up? Well, I don't know. Do you have a bra that can kind of squeeze and push that shit up and mash it up a little bit more? Because I mean, Roger, like, guys, I don't tell y'all think I'm bullshitting you? Guys, do you know how funny it is? Guys, it breaks them. It fucking, man, let me tell you the first time I experienced this, man. First time I experienced it. I remember, man. I remember in high school messing with an older chick, right? She thought that she can change me by throwing a guy in my face. You know, Steve, you know, you're just so selfish and I'm getting tired of this and I got other guys that like me. You know, I'm going to go out with this other guy, right? You know what I mean? Now, I was gained up on this shit. So, you know, now I couldn't go on video with her. But I said, you know what? Hey, you know what? That's cool. You know, hey, I got an idea. Can I come over right now? Huh? You want to come see? Yeah, come on. Look, what does it say? Come on over. Because back then we didn't have the technology that you fucking people have. Fuck the iPhone. Anyway, I go over there. She thought I was going over there to give her some dick and all this other stuff. You know why I went over there? I said, look, I know you're going out with somebody, so let's go find the perfect outfit for you. Broke her in tears. How could you say that to me? See, this is what I'm talking about. You always try to push me away to other guys. You don't care about me. No. If you want to throw a motherfucking guy in my face, then by all means, I'm going to do everything I can to you and that guy get together. I'm on your side. Hey, look, when you want some dick from me, you can get some dick, but I'm on your side. See, y'all understand that y'all can't do that shit because y'all don't believe in yourselves like that. You see what I'm saying? Easily, man. So that's the only time I become friends, man. Once she busts that nut and has that orgasm, we can be cool. But outside of that, no, I don't believe in men and women being friends. I don't even know what the fuck that's like. I see you humans doing that shit all the time. I always like scratch my head. I'm like, how does that even work? Wow, it's amazing. I know he ain't fucking her, but damn. Wow. Okay. Question right here. He says, what is the point of these guys trying when you say not everyone can be a man? You just have to, well, okay. What I'm saying is this. Every individual has to come with an idea or desire to either be who he is or want to be more than what he even think he can be. So the thing about the game is about free will. See, at 9, I saw my mentor getting all kind of pussy and shit and women, all this, and we always bugged him. Teach us, can you teach us? Can you teach us? Can you teach us? You know, he said, bitches, get the fuck out. I ain't teaching y'all motherfuckers. Until that one day, he said, all right, all you motherfuckers that want to learn this game, meet at the courtyard or whatever like that, right? So it's a bunch of us, all different ages and all that stuff. This is what he said. This is simple. He said this, who wants money? And we all went like this. We all rose our hand. We want money. So he dug in his pocket and he threw some pennies, nickels, and dimes on the concrete and just stood right there. Just stood. And anybody who went down scraping for those pennies, dimes, and nickels while everybody else was laughing, right? Everybody laughing. Everybody laughing. After it was all done, this is what he said. Everybody that went down there to get those penny, dimes, and nickels, step over here. All you other bitches, get the fuck out my face. And everybody's like, wait, what? The first rule of the game is a test to see if you have the free will to actually want to do something. First rule of the game is this. He said, look, who wants money? You said you wanted money. I gave you an opportunity to get money. But because you, the motherfuckers getting rid of, because you thought money was $1, a $5, a $10, a $20, you thought you were better than the motherfuckers going down there getting that penny, dime, and nickel. Because that penny, that dime, and that nickel is a penny, a dime, and a nickel more than you have in your bank account. And the rule of the game, to be a student of the game, means your thoughts have to be in line with your behaviors to get into the door. That's what got me in the door. And that's what gets a lot of my students in the door, when they follow fucking direction. See, young man, your problem with you, and it shows your worship of pussy, is that you're talking about other guys. See, in the game, we don't give a fuck about the next man. you do, which shows what you are, which shows why you'll never, ever, it'd be rare for you to even learn anything because of your worship of pussy. You think about other men too much, and you're not willing to be about yourself and be selfish enough to learn for yourself. And that's the problem. So that's the only thing. But I understand. See, the thing is that everyone can't. Okay, dog, listen. Do you guys think? Let me see if I can find something. Hold on. Wait, give me a second. Let me see something. Hold on. Oh, here we go. All right. So do you guys think, let me see if I can pull it up. Excuse me. Let's see if I can pull it up. Not blind, excuse me. Take that out. Let me see if I can find something, guys. Let me see, is this something right here? Let me see, let me see here. No, that's not, let me give you, I got so many of these things. Guys, you got to be a certain kind of man. And people don't believe, see, in your reality, you believe that women don't talk to men this way. Women don't reach out, and women, okay, that's too small. Let's see here. Wait, let me see here. Give me a second. I'm trying to show y'all some shit. Give me a second. Not that. Sorry, like women don't send things like this, but like women, you know what I'm saying? Women don't talk this way. Women don't reach out. A lot of people think women don't do these things because the interpretation that y'all guys have of women is so off and so weird that y'all don't realize the depth of game. So with the problem is that most of you guys out here, you're so busy thinking about other guys, and you're so busy thinking about pussy, you don't even put yourself first. Think of that. You think about pussy, 1. You're thinking about other men, 2. So you're coming third. You put other guys and women above you. And that's the problem. There's no knock on you, young man, but I'm just saying that, okay? That's all I'm saying. That's just the issue and the problem that a lot of people have. But as I say to you guys before, please get your crayons out, write this down. We're chopping it up, guys. Have questions, go ahead and ask, but we'll continue. So, gentlemen, let's talk on this. So, see, most of you guys, there's nothing. Okay, so introverted. You know, you like spending time alone. Okay, all right. So let me explain something to you introverts out here. Okay, so let's take a rapper, and I thought you used to talk about this in the 90s. You take a rapper, someone that wants to be a rapper, a famous rapper, or somebody that wants to be a famous actor, right? Like I want to go to Hollywood and I want to be a box office smash. Or I'm gonna start rapping because I want to be one of the greatest rappers of all time. Just think about that right there, right? When you get what you want, sometimes you can't handle what you're getting. And that's why people can't handle success. Because some people write good songs and some people act very well to a point where they can't even go out. And gentlemen, part of the game, listen, it's lonely. If you cannot live with being lonely, then you'll never understand the game. It is a lonely, lonely thing, man. Very lonely. And it's not okay. Lonely to you guys, you think it's bad. No, this is not a bad lonely. It's just what it is. What do I mean by lonely? Once you get game, do you think you can go to your friends and tell them, yeah, this woman is all on my dick. She wants to fuck me, wants to cook for me. You can't go to your friends with that information because they're going to think you're throwing it in their face and they're going to get jealous of you. Right now, I got clients right now who see what the fuck I'm talking about. They can't go to the store without someone getting crying. Why didn't you ask if I wanted to go to the store with you, see, and all this? They like, what the fuck? Before I say I go to the store, they would never say anything. Now I'm saying they ask what I'm doing. I say I just got back from the store, and then they have a little attitude like, why didn't you ask me to go? I would go with you. That's what I'm trying to say. The game is totally different. Your life is different. You can't explain and have fun anymore the way you have. You can't. I told you guys, man, look. So I was moving. See, guys, when you like get a new apartment, right? For all my apartment aficionados, you know that sometimes the apartment that you're moving into is not going to be ready. Sometimes it takes like 7 days, to vacuum it, paint it up, or whatever the fuck they got to do to it to get it ready for you. So I asked one of my boys, can I stay at his place just on his couch? I asked him, can I just stay on your couch for like 7 days? I'll pay rent and all that shit. I just said I need to make a transition because I got to leave my apartment at the end of the month, but my apartment won't be ready till like the 7th of the next month. You see, so there's a gap there. So he's like, yeah, man, it's cool. And I was like, all right, cool. Look, hey, but I want to say, hey, dog, it's okay because, I'm gonna have women come by, but I'm not going to have anybody come in. They'll just knock on the door, because I had women like wanting to drive me around and shit like that. You have game and shit. But so what happened, I moved in for 7 days. And for 7 days, that door was knocking like a muffin. And my boy's girl started noticing that. Wow, Steve, you got all these different women coming by and all that. I'm trying to avoid conversation. I'm not even trying to talk to her because I don't want to disrespect my boy like that. So it was like day 4 or day 5. This is where I had to get the fuck out. I had to leave, honestly. So they got in an argument because he wanted to go outside in his boxers or something. And they were always arguing and shit like that. His girl said to him, and guys, I did not fuck her. I never talked to her or anything like that. She said, they argued. She said, if you go outside that door in your boxers, I'm going to take my clothes off in front of Steve. I said, fuck. Now here I am. I'm on the corner just either playing video games or watching the game or something. Said to me, I had to get up and go. Because I can't. This is what I'm saying, guys. Every guy that that has a woman is going to know more about you than you even know about. You want to know why? I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. See, what people do when they don't know or have bad relationships, they want to gossip. They want to gossip. They want to tell their women. They think by talking down or bad about what you're doing is going to make them look better. Steve was fucking this girl in the office, and, I can't believe Steve at lunchtime had some girl come suck his dick and everything. But you know what, baby? I ain't like Steve. You see what I'm saying? So he's talking me up to a point where his girl wants to talk to me. See what I'm saying, guys? I'm telling y'all guys, it's a whole different ball game, okay? All right? So what I'm saying, let me see any questions I'm going to answer. How can you lose if you don't quit? It's only a matter of time before, no, wait. You don't have any game to even say that, okay? You don't even know what winning is because you worship pussy. That's your greatest loss right there. You place pussy above yourself, so how the fuck can you even say the word win? It's easy for you guys to say that, nope, I'm going to put myself first today, and then walk out that door and see some ass and watch you do, oh my God, she's so beautiful and all that shit. So, dog, you're already losing because you put pussy above yourself, dog. It's not a win situation, dog. You'll never get there, dog. It's just the honest truth. Guys, lines over. We got a question. Please put a Q. We got y'all covered, but let's continue talking about shyness and introverts, gentlemen. So another thing, guys, it's really your overthinking. And a lot of you guys do overthink so many situations because of how you see yourself, okay? And for many of you guys out there, and unfortunately for you guys, the reason why you're an introvert and why you're shy and why you will stay that way is because, please circle this, write this down, and circle it 4 or 5 times. This is the most important thing I'm about to tell you. And this is the difference between you and I. This is the difference between why they want to fuck me and why you got to beg for pussy. Okay? Watch this. The number one reason that you guys are shy and you guys are introverted is because behind that lie is actually a truth that you don't want to come to grips with, and that is you desperately seek acceptance and approval of women. That's it. You seek women and want women so bad. You don't feel like a man if a woman doesn't accept you or doesn't approve of you. But because you don't approve or accept yourself, you want to just put that label as shy and introverted, where the woman is going to recognize that, you know what, this motherfucker doesn't even love himself. And because you seek acceptance and approval from women, it makes you extremely self-conscious and fearful of, ready guys, being ridiculed, being criticized, being judged, being humiliated, being rejected, and being embarrassed. Think about what I'm saying. You evaluate yourself because of that, because you wanna hide the truth by just saying, oh, I'm shy. I'm just shy. I'm an introvert. I'm just shy. And we know that's bullshit. We know that's bullshit. And what I'm saying to you young men out here is that when it comes to any social situation or interaction with a woman, you will always place her above you. And when you place you are the ruler of your reality, because that is the only thing you control, right? You are the sole ruler of your world and reality. But how is your reality going to help you and grow you and evolve you if you just give her the keys to your kingdom based off her ass and her titties? Based off of I need her to accept me. I need her to approve of me because I don't approve or accept myself. You limit yourself. Because when you get in a social situation with a woman, you fear making the mistake. And because you're not connected to yourself, because you can't see, you have to connect to yourself to be able to connect with other people. But when you're not connected to yourself, that means I can't connect with anybody, so I might as well just stay home. Fuck it, I might as well just stay home because women don't like me and women don't want to talk to me and I'm not good with women and all this other shit. Because most of you have unhelpful thoughts, unhelpful beliefs in yourself, which really, behind that door, because there's another door behind the lie. Behind the lie, there's door number 1, desperately seeking acceptance and approval from women. Behind that door is that you're scared of being judged, criticized, humiliated, ridiculed, rejected, and embarrassed. Behind that door, you're afraid of making mistakes. And behind that door, you're insecure, and that's what she recognizes in you. Because that's the thing she is the master of. You can put a Armani suit on Insecure. You can throw Insecure in a nice Lamborghini. You can put Insecure in a fucking corner office. You can put a new pair of shoes on Insecure. You can put a Rolex watch on Insecure. You can get a haircut on Insecure. But a woman ain't fucking with an insecure man when she's insecure. She needs to find security in you to say, you know what? I need to give this guy this pussy because I know how he's going to make me feel. But you guys put everything and cover up the truth with lies. The clothes are a lie. The muscles are a lie. You dress in all those lies, and you don't understand these women see you for what the fuck you are, and you don't even, the worst part about it is you don't even see it yourself. You know, it's kind of like, gentlemen, it's kind of like you seeing a horror movie, right? And you know the killer is right around the corner. It's like, oh my God, look, bitch, the killer's right. God damn, the killer's right there. The bitch, look, the bitch ain't look. God, the bitch about to get, she ain't looking. See that? She just got, see that? You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's just like that. It's just like that, gentlemen. At the end of the day, you're not shy and you're not insecure. At the end of the day, you just call yourself shy and insecure because you don't want the world to know the truth about you. And it sucks. For many of you guys, it fucking sucks. Because you cannot, okay, a woman doesn't need your dick. She doesn't. A woman really doesn't need you at all. If there's nothing about you that forces her to bring her A game. Gentlemen, let me ask y'all a question. If there was a bag of $1 million and you had to play a game of basketball up to 11 versus some second graders, would you bring your A game? Man, you'd be like, do. Oh, y'all ready to score? All right, let's listen. You don't bring your A game. You don't bring your A game. And a woman needs a man with structure. She needs a rock. And she needs an asshole to show her that. Oh, wait, let me grab this call real quick. Area code 404. How can I help you, sir? What's up? 404, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, what's going on? What's up, buddy?
Hey, this is King Blake.
Yes, sir. What's up?
Yeah.
What's good?
Y'all doing the pineapple show on Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I was just on there. I think I fucked up a little bit though, but I kind of stood on business. But
all right, yeah. Well, I gotta look at the because we're so far back. We're few things back, so I gotta look at it.
Oh, okay, so it's not like the current one. Like
I got depends. It depends. I gotta look at it to see the woman, but if not, we'll grab it. I'll check it out.
Okay.
Okay, buddy.
All right, no problem. I just wanted to let you know I just got off. So.
All right, cool. All right, we'll throw you back in, okay? All right, and just give us a timestamp. If we do it, just make sure you give me the timestamp so we can make sure.
I'm the first one.
First one. All right, we'll check it out. Okay, man.
All right, cool.
All right, respect. Well, I might have to do the pineapple show with him on and see what the fuck he did right versus wrong. Guys, you got a question? Put a Q. We're talking about insecurity, and we're talking about introverts, and we're talking about shy, and we're talking about your truth. You're not shy because you're shy. You're shy because you choose to be lazy as fuck. And that's not a bad thing. If you want to be lazy, be lazy. but you cannot make any demands from a woman being lazy. You don't avoid social situations. You choose to run away from your truth. You don't learn. See, the thing is that for many of you guys out there, because of the lies that you're living for yourselves and the insecurities that you have created this false world of depression, loneliness, regret, isolation, and sadness that you actually think that you're actually those things. That you think you are depression. You think you are loneliness for some people. You are sadness and you are isolation. Because most of you guys out here, you're not even working on yourself to even actually grow yourself, grow and win. You are what you train yourself to be, gentlemen. You are what you train yourself to be. But as a man, I wish I had time to. I wish I could be like you. Well, I am. I only admit. I've always admitted to all you guys out there. There is to me depression, regret, and sadness that I have to go through every day. I've always admitted that to you. I'm honest with you guys. I am totally honest with you guys. But see, my sadness, depression, and regret is because the love I have for myself. Man, do you know how hard it is to let go of something that you love more than anything in the world? You got to let it go to usher in the new you. Man, it's like it's every day. At 11:59 and 59 seconds, or whenever it happens, I got to let go of the person I love more than anything. So it's tough because when you know you're like this, I can be like you guys and just stop and be complacent, but fuck that, I'm evolving. So it's very sad and depressed letting go of something you love so much to usher in the more evolved you. And then tomorrow, I got to let that motherfucker go because the new me's coming in. I'm always evolving. That's why I think when Dre said it, that we have so many doors. We have so much depth and range that women can't hang with us because women can hang with you because you stopped evolving. We're on a continuous growth of meeting the new us, learning the new us, loving the new us, and letting us go to move in, doing the whole process over and over again. You see what I'm saying? So what I say for many of you guys out here is that for many of you guys out here that most of you think, and it's not, and gentlemen, I don't want you to feel bad about how you feel and think about yourself. Okay? That's not the issue, and that's not the problem that many of you guys are going to have to yourselves, because there's a way to do all this stuff. See, what I'm trying to do for all you young men out here, okay? The only way to get rid of that introvert and that shyness is to begin to gain clarity on who you are. You have to identify what does it feel like to be me? What does it feel like to put me first? Now, remember, gentlemen, it doesn't happen overnight because you don't believe in yourself. So you're just be making a New Year's resolution. That's why people do those things, and And that's why women get a pass. Women say, I'm going to be better. I have all these problems, but I'll be, man, they're just the best women. But I'm saying as a man is that when are you going to actually take a moment and have a conversation with a stranger? When are you going to do that? Most of you guys won't even do that. What do you mean, Steve, a stranger? Like, Steve, well, what do you mean have a conversation with a stranger? Well, yeah. That conversation is with yourself. I'm not talking about a stranger just walking out your fucking door. You're already living with a stranger right now. The person you don't know. The person that you are the stranger. You don't know yourself. You don't know yourself enough to realize that you're not an end goal, but you've created one. You don't ask yourself, well, we give you guys free will and opportunity to change your lives, which most of you guys don't actually want to do, but how can you believe in yourself if you don't love yourself? And then when one doesn't love itself, it opens up those doors that I just told you about before. But most of you are just not clear on what it is you want to do with yourself and how to go about it. That's where the shyness comes in, because you don't know exactly how to do it. You see what I'm saying? You want to connect with women, but you're not connected to yourself where women want to get with you. And gentlemen, I know that shit sound crazy. And I know y'all think in this world that it's only one-sided and shit. Y'all think that women don't want to fuck with us? Shit, come on, man. Come on, it's different over here. But you have not acknowledged yourself. And the only part of you that you have acknowledged of yourself is the obstacle of me being shy or me being an introvert. And I'm going to believe that because there's nothing else to believe, because that's how I see myself. And that's how I assume the world see me as. So poor me, I'm never going to be happy. Poor me, I'm never going to be happy. And what I'm saying is that for many of you guys out there, what I learned is that, when you think unhealthy thoughts, okay, those unhealthy thoughts are going to dominate your thought patterns, which dominates the limiting beliefs that you have in yourself, that dominates your expectations, which comes narrow, they get small. And most of you guys are just not clear about those things. You see what I'm saying? Hey, Ashley, congratulations on your car. See, Ashley. See, Ashley, you see what you say to someone like Ashley? Ashley, you know what? We'll go get a Slurpee and we'll break your car in. I'm just fucking with you, Ashley. Well, hey, Ashley, we'll go to 7-Eleven. Hey, Ashley, come pick me up. We'll go to 7-Eleven. We'll go get your little Slurpee. And, I think Lake spread your ass treats is, ain't nobody around this time. And we'll break that motherfucker in. Yeah, Ashley. Just fucking with you, Ashley. Anyway, I'll get back, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just fucking with it. No, I'm saying, so what I'm saying to you guys out here is that why not you? Why? What is holding you back from putting yourself first? What is it the birds? Is it women? Is it hypergamy? Is it red pill? Money, clothes, and status? Is it the way you look? What is the reason? Oh, SUV. Yeah. Hey, we'll start in the front seat and I'll flip your ass over in the back seat and I'll break that ass in the fucking trunk. I'm just fucking with you. But no, gentlemen, back to what is it that you guys don't put yourself first? Tell me, gentlemen. And the reason why you'll never put yourself first is because you never challenge your assumptions. You never challenge the things that you assume, not about women, but about yourself. About yourself. Most of you guys out here are always assuming that the way you think and the way you feel about women is truth. Most of y'all guys think it's real. That's what's so crazy. Most of y'all guys think it's real. Oh no. We can get a check. Hey, I'll bring some corn. I'll get a little piece of wheat. Let me see here. Hold on. Wait. Let me grab this shit. Now hold on, Jilly. No, I don't have no wheat. Where's my wheat? I don't have any wheat. I ain't got no wheat, man. I ain't got no wheat. But you know what? I'll put my little hat on. I'll go get that corn. I'll put your ass up on that tire. We will break that tractor in. Hey, I will shuck and jive, and we will break that tractor in. Now, we won't run it because I don't want your ass cheeks on the front of it because I don't want you to burn your ass cheeks, but it's got to be cooled down. We'll start at the beginning, and then we'll move over to the seat. And then whatever's pulling the tractor, that's where you're going to get your ass broken the fuck up. While the cows go moo and the sheep go bah. So I just want to let you know, I'll bring the hat. I'll bring the hat. Shit. Got me all fucked up over here. Shit. Get your ass broken in. Hey, God. Hey, they'll get broken the fuck in. Don't get that shit twisted. You'll get broken in. Yeah, shit. Anyway, I'm sorry. I got caught up in the moment. I'm sorry. Anyway, as I was saying, gentlemen, most of you guys out here are not challenging your assumptions, okay? Or your situations that you're in. You assume that in your reality, you think it's real. See, the thing that you should never have, don't assume anything. I will never assume a woman is interested in me. I will never assume a woman wants to be with me. I will never assume those things because at the end of the day, what she thinks is none of my business. It's not up for me to judge or think what a woman is thinking. I don't. I will never assume those things because the moment I assume what I think a woman is like, does she like me? Is she interested in me? She want to get up on this dick, whatever. Who am I placing above me at that point if I assume that shit? The only thing that I can assume that I believe in me. I don't make it. I assume that if I talk to you, you gonna let me inside, and we gonna move some motherfucking furniture. Okay, but what I'm saying for you guys out there is that many of you guys, and you've got to look at how you're viewing things. Okay, because that's what I'm saying from your reality. This is why the red pill and manosphere is a bad thing. Because you are not seeing things clearly, okay? You will always, now write this down, this is very important because this is where y'all get the women wrong. This is why y'all bitch about them fucking and they ain't shit and they're 406s and 908s and all that other shit. It is because every situation that you see a woman in, you are always going to see that situation in an unrealistic and an unhelpful way. You will always do that. And because you see it in an that'll be the first door, the unrealistic way, you will have a false interpretation of what you see. But then what's going to happen is because you don't know you're going to start beating yourself up. You're going to start to feel uncertain. You're going to start to feel anxious, and you're going to start to feel fearful because I know what you're thinking. Yeah, I'd fuck her, but I don't know how. I want to put my dick between her ass cheeks, but I don't even know how to talk to her. Because how can you be certain of yourself when you don't even know yourself? And what happens is that you're viewing every situation in a different light versus being the light. I am the light, so that's why I can put a candle in the window. I'm the light. I'm the way. You see what I'm saying? So if she doesn't want to fuck with me right now, I'll leave that candle in the window so when she's ready to fuck with me, she can find her way home. See how that works? You don't want to be with me right now? Cool. You change your mind, you know where to find me. You're not interested in me right now? Cool. You know how to find me. Hey, good luck with you. You want to see other people? Hey, I'm all for it. You see what I'm saying? Hey, candle in the window. Whenever you change your mind, guys, you can always come back home. Seriously. I'm dead ass. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Damn, I'm sorry. Well, you dirty women, man. They see 11:11, they jump on that shit. Damn, girls. They like, Steve, I love how you make me go into my drawer. And Steven, I love rubbing that dildo. And Steve, the way you talk to me and tell me, say I want a man. Oh, Steven, I want a man, Steven. I want a man. Say it 3 times. 3 times, ladies. 11:11. Shout out to the ladies. You know we got to do that. Shout out to you ladies, man. Get those dildos out and appreciate those things. Because the way a real man can, I'm sorry, I got caught up in the moment, guys. Let me get back to my guys. See, gentlemen, how much fun this is. Gentlemen, this is fun when you don't take life so seriously and you have fun. But when you lie to yourself and say that you're shy, and you lie to yourself and say that you're introverted, the problem is because you don't put yourself first, you're always going to seek out a woman's opinion because you think that's going to get you pussy. You're always going to seek out her perspective because that's going to get you pussy. You always want to look at her viewpoint because you think that's going to get you pussy. And you are saying, because I don't believe in myself, what can I say and what can I do to make you feel comfortable and secure enough to give me some pussy? And gentlemen, listen, as I said before, for many of you guys out there, these women know you're looking for the combination code. They're not stupid. They know everything you do is because you want to get some pussy. Because you want pussy so bad that you don't believe in the power of the dick. You know, it's funny. Boy, when I heard big dick energy for the first time, man, that has been a secret that's been going on for a long time that got out the bag. Dog, big dick energy. I don't want to shame small size guys by thinking you can't have big dick energy. Because I have to tell some of my guys, and I've had guys that, Steve, I'm not well endowed, but how can I get big dick in? Then I lace them with game, and they make the women come and make the women do stuff, and they're like, damn, man, I didn't even know, man. That's what big dick energy isn't your dick. It might be in the song, but it's not. It's not your dick, gentlemen. But the question is, gentlemen, how many of you guys are going to start to take the small steps towards learning the bigger picture? When are we going to start putting ourselves first? This is not working. This cannot work if you don't place yourself first. And it's so hard to do. And I know a lot of you guys say, well, you don't hold women to this step because they're women. They're supposed to be up and fucking down. But I'm the rock. I'm fine. And they know I'm fine. And they hate that I don't need them the way they need me. But they love the fact that I don't need them the way they need me. I told you it's like a hate-love thing. I think Zach and I are going to talk more about the hate-love thing that women have for men. Because they hate it, but they love it, but they hate that they love it. They hate that this motherfucker has a power over me. It's like they touched it like they pussy like a bunch of batteries. Like, what's wrong? You know, like back in the day with video games, you kind of blow one and what's wrong? Come on, this thing ain't working right, man. I can't seduce him with my pussy. He's so easy to go away. What's wrong with my pussy? It works for everybody else, but it doesn't work for him. Guys, got questions? Put a Q. We got y'all because we ain't gonna be on too long. We got questions. Go up here to Q. But anyway, what I'm saying to all of you guys is that the only way that you can break this cycle is start to learn the game, to learn from your experiences. It is your experiences that's going to go against the behavior, and that's going to be the most crucial part of everything when the lie and the truth come smacking together, because you'll realize that there is no shy. Now, gentlemen, I don't know if I call it shy. And I almost honest with you, I hate compliments. I've always hated, I hate compliments. I get them, but I hate them. But that doesn't make me shy. I'm the kind of person that likes to compliment the woman. But guys, again, when women are fucking with you, they're gonna tell you they like the shirt that you like. They don't like the smiles, the dimples, the eyes, the hair, the whatever you have. They're gonna let you know that because they're gonna let you know, look, I'm fucking with you. I'm feeling on you and shit. You're so cute, and I like this, and I like that, and you know, those lips look like they can really do some work on my body and my pussy. They ain't gonna say all that kind of shit, but I mean, that just, gentlemen, that just comes with the territory. That always comes with the territory. But the experience that you have to learn from the experience is that you've got to go back, and that's what we always talk about, the film room. Always going back to the film room and learning yourself. Did I accomplish what I set myself out to do? Did it work out for me? What's the problems? You know, make these checks. Because if you don't prepare yourself to trust yourself, to worship yourself, then how is somebody else going to worship you? And I'm not saying women worship you as you don't take advantage of a woman. And again, I got to talk to guys sometimes about you don't ever take advantage of a woman that is really into you. You just got to make sure she understands that she can't have you. You can lease me, you can rent me out, but you can't have me. But that's a grip that they have to actually come to. That's hard to come to those grips. But gentlemen, we'll do a few more minutes, guys. If you have a question, go up, put a Q. We're just going to chop it up. I didn't want to go too long in this. Guys got 2 shows tomorrow and stuff like that, but I wanted to talk to you about this. At the end of the day, the game is going to provide you with the guidelines that you need to make the necessary adjustments, okay? But it's not enough just to know the things that I'm telling you right now. You actually got to be prepared to step into another reality that you have never seen before. It's a mind fuck. It's the greatest. And you know what, guys? You'll be the last to know. Women are going to start coming up to you. Is it your cologne? Is it your clothes? There's something different about you. You'll be the last to know. And that's when you know. Okay? All right. Let me see this question right here. Let's see here. He says, Can you break down what you mean by seeing yourself as the end result? Well, yeah. Well, how I make her come is the end result of what I do. How I make her smile and blush and laugh, think about me, miss me, and wanting to get up on his dick is based off of my end results. And my end result is that I'm quite seductive, very romantic, very smooth. I can be very nasty and very naughty and very kinky. I am a sum of different results. I'm not just one result, but I've created there's no door, no ceiling by the result. I'm just saying for a lot of people out there, the end result is the trust that I have in myself to be able to do the thing that I want to do and not care about that. But when it comes to me and a woman, I don't look at the end result. I don't. The end result has nothing to do with me, and it'll never be any of my business. I don't give a fuck about the end. Now, when it comes to me, the end result is important. But all I can do is present myself to a woman. But how we present ourselves to a woman tells a lot about what we think about ourselves. You guys present yourself to women to get some pussy. I present myself to a woman to show her, is she worth my attention and my time? Is she going to be a somebody in my world? Is she going to work to get this dick? So I don't look at the result. I just present myself in a pleasant way where I'm not needy, thirsty, desperate, insecure, or trying to get some pussy. I'm just showing her what diamond dick looks like. And if she likes that diamond dick, then she knows what to do to get on that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Hey, and listen, if she doesn't want to, it's not my loss. And if she does, so fucking what? And I'm not saying that to be a dick here, but what a woman does or doesn't do is none of my business. It's my business when she comes knocking on my door, you know what I mean, or getting at me, it's go time. I'm already set the fuck up. I already know what to do. You have to remember they say you have to be ready. Don't try to get ready, if that makes any sense. But that was a good question. Let me see. Is there any questions? Let's see here. And we have a show with myself as Lucario, myself tomorrow, as well as myself and Zag tomorrow, gentlemen. But if y'all have any other questions, last round of questions, we'll wrap this up. But hopefully you can understand at the end of the day, when it comes to being shy and an introvert, once you begin to learn this game and become a student of the game, you'll realize that I can't believe all this fucking time I made some shit up. That's not me. I'm not shy. I'm not introverted. I'm a person that I believe in me. I love me. I worship me. And I trust me. I love me. So I have to lead me. I can't lead me if I don't believe in myself. Okay? We have to put ourselves first. And I want to listen, gentlemen. I put myself first, and I want a woman to put herself first. Look, by me allowing her to put herself first doesn't mean that she's gonna run shit. It's just that I'm saying, gentlemen, here's the thing, and I'll keep women in for this because I have no problem saying this shit. And we're gonna sound fucking arrogant, but guys, I'll always leave them better off than when I left them. I'm sorry, I'm just dead ass serious. I look, for the next guy, I'm doing you a favor. You should thank me. You should thank me. Because the training I'm putting her in, I'm always going to leave her better off than what I found her. And that's not being mean at all. Because if I can show her to love herself and I can show her to put herself first, then that means that she's going to do the one thing that she's never done before. And that is look at herself with a new set of eyes to realize that I am not my makeup. I'm not my push-up bras. I'm not affirmations. I'm not writing in journals and all that other shit. Through you, Steve, you made me see what loving yourself is actually like. See, the only way a woman can see and be what we call one of one is to be with a one of one. And that's what we always say when a woman gets with us, that we're going to change their lives. We will leave them better off than which we found them. And they will always appreciate being the first man in their life to actually allow them to be who they are without trying to manipulate them or anything. And not only be who they are, rediscover something that they don't even discover something they don't know. That's what I'm saying right there. And again, that's not being arrogant, but if you don't believe in yourself and you're shy and introverted, how in the fuck can you leave her off better in which you found her if you're not better yourself? It just doesn't work that way. I'm just saying at the end of the day that there is a beauty that women have not discovered. And when you can show them, not tell them, but show them what one of one is about, what it's about when you are that motherfucker, they will move differently because for the first time, it's a freedom in which they've never had before. Because I keep telling you, I always tell you, I'm the only one that tells you, I don't want to get to know these motherfuckers right now, nor should you, but that's what you humans do. I don't want to know who she thinks I want to know. I want to know the woman she doesn't even know yet. And that's my job, to get her to that point of realizing that she can always talk to me, share things with me, even if the things I don't want to hear, she can share it without worrying about anything going wrong. And that's the beauty of learning the game right here, gentlemen. This is why there's no shy, there's no introvert. But once you guys start to, or if you guys start to learn the game, you'll see it. You can't, remember guys, you can't see what you can't see in the world that you're in right now, or the reality of your perception. Your perception right now, all the shit I'm saying is like, it sounds good on paper, but there ain't no fucking way, whatever. You see what I'm saying? Let's see here. Steve, have you ever had a situation with a woman you could not get straight because of desensitized to her strawberry, if you get what I mean, and she broke up because of this? Warrior, let me tell you something. My dick game is so good that I know this is gonna sound crazy. I don't even come the first time because I break. Well, never mind. I don't want to talk about that. I'll tell you that in the class. I'm gonna get this call. 913. What's your name, sir? What's your question?
My name's Jason, and I'm 42.
Okay, sir. How can I help you, Jason?
Yes, I got a question. I was texting this girl off from BOK tonight, and I was just saying, you know what I'm saying, like how I did with it and stuff.
What did you text her, sir?
Okay, then I got it. Pull it up. Okay, then so she was like, hi, Coco from BLK. And I was like, what's up, Coco? Just here at Love's, want to drink with your ass tonight.
All right, stop.
And then she was like, hey, what Love's you at? So then I told her where I'm at.
Will you stop? Hello, stop.
And then she was like, I was wondering.
Oh my God, will you please shut the fuck up?
I'm getting out, but give me a few, I'll hit you up. I was like, okay, babe, sexy, looking forward to hearing from you, and as well seeing you. She was like, same here. So I was like, that's sexy, Coco. Most definitely want to drink and vibe with you tonight. She was like, I apologize, I locked myself out of my home and just getting back in. I owe you if you allow me to make it up. And then I was like, how you gonna make it up? I was like, I I was like, I also like that you gave me a heads up. She was like, I promise you a great time. And then I was like, I'm going to hold you to that, Coco. A good time to me is a lot of sweating, intense rounds, and sucking. We're going to see. And then I said, we both busting and you leaking. And she was like, what? LOL. And then that was it right there.
Do you know how to shut the fuck up and read and let someone talk, or you want to just run all that shit you're saying? I stopped listening because you shut the fuck up you're just running your mouth, dog.
Oh, I was just reading it like, line for line. For you.
Right, but I'm just saying that how am I able to help you if you're just running your mouth like that?
Oh, okay, I got you.
See what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, how?
Oh yeah, you can't.
No, I can't. Can I? I can't. So, gentlemen, give me a second. Caller, give me a second. So
right.
I want to show y'all something. And Scary, I hope you didn't kick the person out. That's so mean. It's crazy how somebody comes in here when I'm trying to teach people something and they laugh at me. Why be mean? Rodeo, there's no reason to be mean to me. There's no reason to get mad or angry at me when we can just go to your YouTube and pull it up and look at your life real quick. Let's look at your life real quick. I don't know if y'all can see this, but he's got hypnosis, learning tracks, sport or else, broom, boom, clap. He's got cities in life. The saga continues. Wait a second. Dog music? Wait. You're laughing at me and you have doggy helpmates and dog music? Hold on, caller. Give me a second. This person laughed at me. Hold on, let me see what dog music sounds like. Give me a second. This person this is 15 hours of deep separation anxiety music for dog relaxation. You bitch.
Well, isn't the boss? Well, you could say.
Let's see what it sounds like. And wait, hold on. And you're laughing at me? I mean, I'm dead ass serious. This is what this person has. Hold on. Hold on, call. Let me do some work here. Hold on a second.
All right.
This person has smooth white noise and a black screen. What is this right here? Let's see this thing. Hold on. What is this? Hold on. Let's see what this is. The fuck is this? Okay, let me stop. So what I'm saying, what I'm saying is I don't know why be mean and I don't know why you would be mean and laugh at me when I don't know. That's just weird to me. That's weird why you would like laugh like that. That's scary. Next time don't kick him out. Give me let me do some work next time, Scary. I appreciate that. Yeah, so it's cool. But anyway, caller, you said that she said her name was Coco, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Coco.
What do you think I would have said if I knew her name was Coco?
Something about juices or something?
Yeah, guys, y'all time him out. Don't kick him out. Just time him out, okay? If I need to do work, I will, but just time him out and then we kick him out. But no, what I'm saying is that Coco, I can see, when I think about your name, I think about nice winter nights when it's really cold outside, sitting in front of the fire. Yeah, you see that right there?
Okay.
But you didn't do that. So did you set the date up with her?
Well, she was supposed to come. She was supposed to come to the because I'm a truck driver and stuff. She was supposed to come to Love today, and she said that she got locked out of her house and stuff.
So then, did she say I'm locked out and pick another day?
She said that she'll make it up to me, but I don't think about it. See, I'm in Omaha right now. I don't know the next time I'm gonna come back. You know, because I'm
you just gotta
I'm a
let her
road
know
trucker.
next time I come back, we gonna move some furniture and shit. But what is
Okay,
but what is your question though?
Yeah, I was just wondering, like, you know, because she was like, the last thing that she said was like, "What LOL?" When I said that, you know, when I see her, you know, I kind of, you know, we want to be busting. I told her that we want to be busting nuts, and I want to give her.
Well, I don't want see. Okay, how old are you?
I'm 42.
Okay, so we're going to bust nuts. Does that sound like elementary school, junior high school, or high school? Come on.
By middle school.
Yeah. So why are we talking middle school to a grown woman like that?
Yeah. Well, she said that she was gonna make it up to me. So
I know,
was
but
like,
sir,
my mind kind of went into that direction right there.
Sir, I'm asking a question. Why are we talking middle school to a grown ass woman?
Yeah, you can't do that.
Can't do that. Yeah, we can't. We got to communicate ourselves better. See what I'm saying to you, and this is a lesson for everybody, is that if my demand is so high that she's got to reach, then I can't play those kind of games with her.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, don't get it wrong. I'm not saying that you gotta be a stick in the ass type motherfucker. I'm just saying that the demand has to be higher. That, you know, I am fun and flirty and all that other stuff, but I'm not gonna talk like I'm immature, excuse me, or a child. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's true.
So I'm just saying that you just want to make sure that when you talk to women, that you talk to them like a man. You know what I mean? You don't have to talk about busting nuts and all that stuff.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now it's okay for her to talk about, I want to come and I want to nut on you, like the audio I showed you with a woman saying I want to come on you and, you know, I love nutting on you. That's fine. Let them do that, but you gotta move like you've been there before. That makes any sense?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Got you.
Okay. All right, sir. Do you have any other questions or anything, my friend?
Oh, that was pretty much it. It was just that.
Just let her know. Just let her know. I got a way you can make it up. Move her towards Instagram or WhatsApp, and that can be the basis of pussy playing and dirty talk and all that other stuff. Does that make any sense?
Okay, I got you. What about like Snapchat? Because I like using Snap, or that's not too much. You don't want to
No. I'm moving. I don't want to use Snapchat. I want to use Instagram or WhatsApp, where we can communicate. I don't know much about Snapchat. I'm trying to simplify it. If you want to do Snap, you can, but I'm saying that you're not going to be in town, so we can have fun. Well, remember, you don't have to be in town to get her pussy wet. You know what I mean? You don't have to see her to get her to come. So I would definitely move that
I could be doing that while I'm on the road and stuff.
There you go. Yeah, you be like driving on the road again, honking your horns to little kids and shit. And yeah, you like, girl. Yeah, hey, wait. And then you can take your phone. Now again, I don't know if it's an iPhone because that might fuck your truck up and shit. But
I got a note. I got to send her a note.
Okay, well, I would say I knew that. See, I knew you were a safe driver, so you could take that beautiful phone you have, and you could connect that motherfucker on your dashboard while you're driving, while she's playing with her pussy live. You know what I mean? You could be driving, and she could be beating her pussy up. You know, that it's fun. It's fun when they go live with you and grab toys and start playing with their pussies and stuff and masturbating and stuff like that. So you can do that while you're driving. So I mean, those are the things that you can do. So yeah, you can just move there.
Okay. All right, I appreciate that. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm about to enroll. You know what I'm saying? Because I started trucking and stuff. You know, my money's getting better. So yeah, I'm about to, get some coaching and do all that stuff too as well.
Well,
That's my main thing.
Just keep calling in for now and letting us know what's going on. But just don't talk about busting nuts. Just don't. I know you want to talk that way. Don't talk that way to her, okay, buddy?
Well, what I like to do, sometimes a lot of times I like to, offer like massages, do stuff like that, say stuff like that as well, then, just,
yeah, but you brought a busted. You brought a
when
busted.
she was like, "I'll make it up to you."
Yeah, no. You can make it up to me. And I got a million ways you can make it up to me, but yeah, you don't need to talk about busting nuts. I mean, that's an unwritten rule.
All right.
And, it's like, hey, look, it's about 11:30. Let's talk. Hey, hit me up on the back end. Let's talk. Are you naked now? All right. Are you relaxed? All right. Let's play.
All right.
Okay.
I appreciate that, Steve.
All right, respect to you, young man. We'll throw you back in. All right, oh, shit. All right, guys. All right, thank you. All right, so we're gonna go because I do this at the top of guys. We'll go a few more minutes, guys. Any other questions, gentlemen? Thank you, caller. Gentlemen, any other questions that y'all have, please ask. We got y'all covered. But we just wrap it up here. But gentlemen, as I always said, for you guys out here no, it's all good, D. It's all good, big dog. No, it's all good. No, I just, again, we got to get y'all to start realizing that you are more than what you think you are. Until you start believing you're more, you're never going to move out of the reality that you're in. That's what we're saying to you guys. You're never going to do that. My job is to get you to see yourself for more than what you are right now. And we've got to stop this I'm shy. We've got to stop this introverted shit because that's not going to get you any pussy. Let your strength and your manliness be the thing that makes her shy. Intimidate her. Give her butterflies. Make her look forward to hearing from your voice and things like that. But don't do anything else other than that. But gentlemen, all right. So we're going to wrap this up, guys. Don't forget tomorrow, gentlemen, appreciate all you guys. Guys, appreciate you liking, subscribing. Tell your friends about it. Let's chop this up. Let's keep the movement going. Guys, tomorrow we got a double show. So we got a show with Lucario at 12 Eastern. And then myself and Zag are going to be doing the sex show Tuesday, Pineapple on Wednesday, football on fucking Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Oh, man, it's so good. Oh, my God, it's so good. And 13 more days until we drop the birthday link. I mean, not the birthday, the Halloween game, which is absolutely free for all you guys out there. We want to give you all as many things. And guys, the app is almost done. I'm just adding some more stuff to it. But yeah, I'm going to show y'all something. I got y'all covered, man. Let's see here. Teach them a sexy laugh like yours. No. Hey, I want to learn a sexy moan. I'm sorry, shit. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Come on, man. It's just in me. I'm sorry. I just want to know I want to know what your sexy laugh is. Matter of fact, I wonder, do you laugh different with the hood on than the hood off? I wonder how that. You see how I did? Hey, Trey, you see it? Trey, see how I did that, dog? You see how I did that? Hey, hey, Trey. Or I can tell her, hey, you can give me a reason to laugh. Give me a reason. That's how you talk to him. Give me a reason, girl. Give me a reason. That's how you talk to him. So, all right. I'm sorry, man. That's just you just can't turn that shit off. I know. It's just, I'm sorry. If I had an iPhone, it would. 196 likes. Let's get to 200. Let's get to 200. Come on, give me 4. Give me 4. Can I get 4? Ah, Monica, did I make you laugh, girl? Are you smiling right now? See, I'm reaching out to you. Are you smiling right now? Did you rub it? Did you rub it and say, man? Did you rub it? Just saying, hey, Monica, how you doing? Did you rub it? Shout out to y'all. I appreciate the thank you. I mean, not the thanks, the likes. I appreciate all you guys out there, man. I guess it is the mouthpiece. No, I appreciate you guys. And please soak this up, gentlemen. We We want to make sure we give you enough information where you, goddamn, fuck all you guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate all you guys out there, okay? Wait. I can tie it down here. Tie it down. I just want to know, what kind of a knot do you want to make? You want to make a soft knot that you can just pull away and take advantage of me? Or do you want a hard knot that you want to take off, but you can't move? And then, guys, when you eating that pussy, you know, I told you head, shoulders, knees, and toes. So you do that head, shoulders, and lock into your thighs like this, and you keep squirming and shit, and you want to do the exercise and like climb up the wall and everything like that. So it all depends. 214, thank you. So it all depends on the knot. It all depends on the knot that you want, girl. It all depends. But no. A plus, yes, actually. And thank you. Hey, mods. Great job, mods. All you guys, great job. We appreciate all you guys out here, man. And we're going to do everything we can to get y'all right. We believe in you guys. And at the end of the day, we just want you to believe in yourself. And this is a start. This is not the beginning, but we've got to, gentlemen, I'm going to give you a homework assignment. All you guys listening, homework assignment. Just go get a cup of water, a drink, or whatever. This is water. This is water. And just go into the mirror and introduce you to yourself in the mirror and allow him to do the same thing back to you. Because the introduction is everything, but the introduction has to be with yourself first. It is okay to look in the mirror and say, I fucking love you. I fuck with you, and it's you and me versus the world. I promise he'll say it back to you, okay? So, gentlemen, just do that. Just do that. It's not an affirmation, but please just start talking to yourself, loving yourself, and start understanding yourself, and y'all will be good at the end of the day. All right, guys, we will see you guys at 12 noon. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate yourselves. We out.